Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're all doing well. It is February 2nd. Or wait, no, February 3rd, right? What day is it? What day is it today? Is it the 2nd or the 3rd? I don't know. It's one of those days. I think it's the 2nd. I think it's the 2nd. Wait, no, it's March. It's March 2nd. Why did I say February? It's March 2nd. I don't know what year is it? Who am I? Where am I? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. I took like 2 streams off. I took 2 streams off because I needed a mental break. And I'm actually going back down to 2 streams a week instead of 3 because 3 was leading to burnout. It was leading to incredible burnout and it was not good. And I think 2 will be better because I was doing 2 before and it worked fine. I was not burning out. So it's back to 2. We'll be great though. We'll be great though. We'll figure out it's all, and also it's just gonna be Mondays and Thursdays again, same as well as we are. Basically, we're going back to the old schedule. The old schedule. It was great. It was wonderful. And so we're doing that. I don't know what we'll do on each day exactly and stuff. Today we're doing Tiny Bookshop. I'm guessing Thursday we're gonna finish up Spyro. And then maybe that next week maybe we bring back Skyrim. Because we've taken about a month off from Skyrim. And so I'm thinking maybe we put Skyrim back on Mondays like it used to be. And then for our Thursday streams, we do Tiny Bookshop and Eugenics when we feel like it. Today we're just doing Tiny Bookshop. Also, well, I'll clear it up here a little bit. We're doing Tiny Bookshop for most of the stream. To start out the stream though, we're also going to do some dulls. We're going to do some dulls. I've been feeling inspired. I've been watching lots of Northern Line. Also, been watching lots of Becca, our good pal Becca, our mod Becca. And they've been doing dulls and things like that. And I've been feeling like, you know what? Maybe I should get in on that. Maybe I should steal that. I mean, take that. I'm inspired, not stealing. I'm inspired by it, okay? So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do today. But first, before we get into doing anything, we have to talk about our drinks, okay? So first things first here, our first drink, orange mango sparkling water. It's delicious. It's wonderful. It's classic. Also, our second here, kiwi strawberry sparkling water. We're doubling up on the sparkling water today. We are doubling up on it, and it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. We'll see if I get to the second drink. I'm sure I will because this one's already like not halfway. I would say a fourth, maybe a third of this has been probably more like a third over the top of this because it's like it curves a little bit. We've really probably only drank about that much. Maybe it is more of a fourth. Maybe it is more of a fourth of the drink. Anyways, we had to get that out of the way because otherwise people get angry. People get angry if you forget to talk about the drinks, okay? Now, like I said, we're starting out with the dulls today. Hello, Fox. Congrats on the first. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful time. What have you been up to? It's been a little bit. My fault. My bad. But we're getting it back together, okay? I was saying I'm back to 2 streams now. Back to 2 streams instead of 3 because 3 was burning me out. 2 was fine though. 2 wasn't burning me out before. So we're back to 2, just Monday and Thursday again. Just Monday and Thursday. But it's going to be fantastic. But today we're going to start out with some dulls and then we're doing Tiny Bookshop. I'm hyped. Get hyped, chat. Get hyped. Okay, let me get this figured out here. I set up a channel. Here it is. Okay, well, give me 1 second. I forgot to add my webcam. Let's go over to here. Let's grab the webcam. Are we going to be on the left? Probably. Let us grab it from here and let us paste it. Boom. It's here. I just woke up from a nap and I had an awful day, but I'm so hyped to be. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so sad your day has been bad. That sucks a lot. I'm very upset for you that your day has been awful. Let me also here real quick before we get into this, not just chatting. We don't want that one. We want to go to the game one here. And we're going to grab the, ooh, actually, chat idea, okay? Do I do bottom left maybe? Maybe we do a bottom left webcam for the dolls. Maybe we do bottom right, which, you know what? Here's the plan. Here's the plan for now. We're going to use all of them. We're going to use every single, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What we're going to do, we want this over on the left for this one. But what we're going to do is, I think if we need it, if we need a camera in a different spot, we'll put it in a different spot. How about actually, to actually get this going first, let's start on the right. Let's get the camera for the right. I think that will make more sense to have the right camera over here. Let's do that one. Oh, come on. Where is it? Okay, it's that one. There we go. We figured it out. Solutions chat. Okay, here we go. So what we're doing today, we're going to start with the dolls, and we're going to start with Chronal first. We're going to get this going. So this one, you put things in order. So put the events in order of when they happened. So we have Amelia Earhart flew solo across the Atlantic. That is going to be, that's what, 1920s probably? Foxbox, your random album recommendation for today is Dear Catastrophe Waitress by Belle and Sebastian. That is a great record. However, it's not my favorite Belle and Sebastian record. It's not my favorite. My favorite is If You're Feeling Sinister, but that's probably my second or third favorite. They're all so good though. I mean, I love all of those early records, probably up until, I like all the records up until probably about the early 2010s. And after that, they fall off a little bit, but everything prior to like 2012, fantastic. Okay, so I think Amelia Earhart flew solo across the Atlantic in 1920 something. Maybe it's 1930 something, but I think 1920 something. That feels right to me. The first controlled powered aircraft flight. That's before. Glastonbury Festival is first held. That might be later. Pringles potato chips are first manufactured. Twitter was launched. That's going to be after here. That's going to be the last one. That's the most recent. That's the most recent for sure. Oh my God, fuck, the 25 stream streak. That's incredible. That's an incredible streak. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. That's so many weeks of streams. Because for a while I was just doing 2, but then for a little bit I was doing 3. So that probably goes back. That goes back a couple of months, like 2 months maybe, at least, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Glastonbury Festival. It's a music festival. I'm guessing that probably, I would say the earliest has to be 70s or 80s, right? The absolute earliest that this festival has existed. So I think that has to probably be down here. Pringles potato chips. I could see, this is a weird one because I could see this being like the late 1800s, or I could see this being like early mid 1900s, or this could be like the 80s or 90s. Like those are all time periods. Or if you told me Pringles were invented then, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Little Debbie probably before it though, right? I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. How are we feeling about this order, chat? How are we feeling about this order? So we have first controlled powered aircraft flight. That has to be before Amelia Earhart flying solo across the Atlantic. It makes zero sense the other way around. Obviously, aircraft flights, the first ones had to happen before Amelia Earhart could fly across the Atlantic. Duh. Little Debbie's snack cakes. Feels old. It feels old. Feels early 1900s or late 1800s. But it might be like a 60s or 70s thing even. I don't know when Little Debbie became a thing. Pringles potato chips. Again, I could see Little Debbie and Pringles being flipped. I could see that. That could be totally within my brain. That makes sense to me as well. Glastonbury Festival. I'm guessing after Little Debbie and Pringles, but maybe Pringles after Glastonbury. It depends if Pringles is like a 70s or 80s thing. I'm guessing they're older. I don't know. This is the order I would guess too. It makes sense to me. I think we're going to go with it. Twitter's obviously last. Glastonbury's existed for at least 30 years. So we're going to go and see if this works. Submit, submit, submit. Did we get it? Did we get it? It's taking longer than I would have anticipated to submit. I'll say that. It's taking longer than I would have guessed. Everything fine? Everything working? I'm checking my ad blocker. Make sure this is working. I'm going to turn off the ad blocker and we're going to put it back in that order. Okay, no, we're just turning it off and we're going to submit. Please. Are we just never going to know? Or do we have to, are we going to wait like a minute? Maybe we wait a minute here and see if it submits. We will see what happens. Also, what did you guys have for supper? If you've had supper, what have you had? What have you had? I had like for lunch, I had some vegetarian corn dogs, and then I had like an English muffin for like an early supper, I guess. It's an English muffin with peanut butter and jelly. And then it also, or after that, I had a yogurt and a granola bar. This is not submitting. I don't know why it is not submitting. Chat. I think we just have to assume that this is correct. We're just going to assume it's correct. Here's what we're actually going to do. We're going to leave it open in this one where it says submitting, and we're just going to go to the next one and see if it works, okay? So for this one, we have to figure out what year this photo was taken. That sounds delicious. It was incredibly delicious. I haven't eaten yet. Do you have any plans for what you'll eat? Because I hope you can figure out something delicious. So what year was this photo taken? 63? Honestly, I could see it. And we have Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix up here. That's not correct then. This is probably like 69, 70, 71. I could see early 70s for this for sure. And this is the Rolling Stones up here, I think. Okay. I think this must be early 70s. I mean, could it be a 68, 69? It could be potentially, right? I think it's probably more likely that it's 1970. 69. This was 69. Okay. I feel extremely happy with that guess. But however, I don't think most people are going to get this super wrong. Lol, for a second, I thought I had Terraria open by accident and was like, what the fuck is happening? I'm tricking you. How is the volume, by the way? Is the volume of the music fine? Is it overpowering my voice at all? I hope not. I think I have my volume set up pretty well, but it's possible it's too loud. So it's better to check. I think it sounds good. All right, sick. Okay. Let me see here now. What? I was going to go next round. That's what I'm doing here. What year was this photo taken? Oof. This is extremely hard to say. I'm guessing 60s or 70s. Can I see? I mean, this is clothing wise. I don't know. I have no clue. The photo is grainy and it looks kind of old. I could see this being mid 60s. I could see this potentially being a little bit older or a little bit newer. I'm guessing 55 to 75 is the range, right? So let's go 65. 18. Wait, no. Okay. Well, I read the total point for a second. I was like, this makes no sense. I was like, 1848. What do you mean 1848? But no, it's 1966. So once again, I was a year off. This is clearly 2020. You're absolutely right. It's somebody with just like an old camera. People do that though. People do take photos with old cameras and the photos do look old. So again, a year off. I'm very happy with that. Okay. So this, I don't know when, and I don't know exactly where either, I suppose. Yogzitar. This is what? Probably it's Eastern Europe. It's not Russia, and it's not like Ukraine. This is maybe like Romania or Poland or something like that. It doesn't matter where it is, though. It doesn't matter where it is. Let's look at the hair. That hair feels 50s, 40s. 50s or 40s could make sense to me here. Like this hair is not like the 70s. This is like pre-60s, I think, as well. This should be combined with Juga, so you have to guess where and when it is. There is one like that. I forget what it's called. Do I have that one? We can look through. Okay, this one also hasn't submitted. So we're gonna exit out because that one did not work. There is one like that. We'll find that because I do have. Forget what is the site for that. Here's the link. Let me pull it up in the second one here. We'll find that one. Okay, we will find that one. Okay, I'm still looking up when Pringles were created. I'm very curious now. I am curious. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say 54. 54, honestly, I'm fine with. 25. I was off by 20 years. 1968. Okay. That is a little bit later than I was anticipating. However, I don't think it would have mattered in terms because Glastonbury was still after that then. And Little Debbie's was probably before that. So I think we got the order correct. Okay, yeah. This one I was really bad on. Ooh. Is this the 70s? Late 70s, early 80s? No, not 80s, 70s, 60s, maybe even. I was just judging on like this and stuff. I was thinking like 70s or 80s. But then I saw the vehicles, and this is definitely much more 1960. I could see that. This definitely has a more of a 60s look to it than initially I was thinking. This is probably like 20 years earlier than I was thinking. Yeah, I would have guessed 60s or 70s for Pringles, but I had no idea. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's silly. I read your 1968 as a guess for this, and it makes sense. So 1968 is a great guess for anything, apparently. And honestly, I'm gonna go for it and see what happens. 72. Little Debbie 1960. Okay, I had it right then. Unless Glastonbury has been around longer than Twitter, but it hasn't been around for as long as Pringles. So I got the order correct. We know that I got it correct then. Next round. What year was this photo taken? 1900, perhaps? Honestly, I probably would have guessed even earlier than this. Let's go 1908. This is extremely early 1900s. I will be shocked if this is after 1915. I'll be honest. I think this is maybe even earlier than this. This might even be 1905. 1904. So it seems like mostly I got within either 1 year or 3 years, or I was off by 20 years in this. The game results. Let's check it out. So this one, the photo was taken in 1969. I guessed 70. This one was 66, and I think I guessed 65, I think I guessed. This one I was just off by like 20, 30 years. This one I was off by 2 years. And this one I was off by 1 year. That's pretty good. I'm pretty content with that, I'll be honest. Let's do GeoQuest now. We're moving on to GeoQuest. New game. North America. What are my options? Yeah, that's right. I did the daily for this. And it seemed cool. So can we just add every place? Start. Gambia. The Gambia. Okay, I can zoom in. This is the Gambia right here. It's the little line going in through the middle. Kyrgyzstan. is this one. It's this one. Okay, Finland. Finland's this one. Luxembourg. That that's Belgium. This is Luxembourg. Panama. Panama is right here. Palau. Palau is an island. This one sucks. This sucks. Palau is like out here somewhere. What the hell am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get any of this? I don't know which one Palau is. It's one of these, I think. Is it this one, maybe? Fuck it. It's this way. Oh, God. It's more this way. I don't think it's all... Is it this one? It's... Oh, God. I can't see it. It's so tiny. So I clicked on this one already, and it's down this way. No, it's not. No, it is absolutely not. Because when I click on this one, it says it's this way. Well, what the heck? It's not over here either. I don't know what to do. Is it over here? It's up this way. Oh, what the heck? It's this way. I don't know where Palau is. I don't know. I will not be including these tiny little islands next time. I absolutely will not be. Menu? No, I was hoping I could do a skip. Palau. It's not over here. Right? Oh, God. I don't know. Palau. At this point, I'm panicking. I got it. Palau's right here. Apparently, that's Palau. Okay. Chat, lock it in your brain. If you ever get asked where Palau is, it's right here. Ghana. Ghana is... Sierra Leone, Ghana. There it is. Cyprus, right here. Uganda is right here. Oh, there it is. We got a love map game. Hello, twin. Hello, renegade. Hi, I'm cleaning after work, and my husband is getting his Culvers for dinner. Ooh, Culvers. Are you gonna get some like cheese curds? Renegade Darling, your random album recommendation for today is Born Sandy Devotional by the Triffids. That is an incredible Australian rock record. It's so good. I highly recommend it. I also love map games, by the way. And Twin, how are you doing? Renegade, how are you doing? How is everyone doing? Guinea is Guinea's somewhere here. Which one of these is Togo? How is you? I'm doing all right. Just I'm doing some map games and some other dulls and stuff, and then eventually we'll get moving on to some Tiny Bookshop. But for now, we're doing this. Yeah, like probably yes on the cheese curds. You gotta do it. Get like a family size cheese curds. Absolutely. Guinea. I think Guinea's this one. There it is. Cuba right over here. Singapore is right here. Tuvalu. Oh, these island countries. I should not see all these 20 incorrect guesses. I think like 18 or 19 of them are literally me trying to figure out where Palau is right here. Good. It was beautiful and sunny out today and got out to go on a walk. Thankful. Had good therapy, didn't feel motivated to take care of my space and clean. That's amazing. We love that. We absolutely love that, Renegade. I'm glad you're having a great day and then you're getting Culvers. It's fantastic. Tuvalu must be one of these island nations, right? The map is a little strange because these islands are actually like right over here, but they're over here on this map. Which one? Tuvalu is off this direction. It's further this way. Okay, so Tuvalu is definitely like here or something, right? That's it. That's Tuvalu. Ooh, hey Adavan. I've never seen this level of geoguessr. Yeah, it's not. What is this called? It's GeoQuest. But yeah, I'm on a map and they're asking me where countries are. It's very fun. Andorra, right here, this little thing right there. Venezuela, we got Venezuela right over here. Mongolia, we're right there. Mexico, right there. Russia, right there. Lithuania is, oh my God. How are you doing, Addie? Are you showing up on smart? I like geography, okay? Also, to be fair, I got like 3 or 4 in a row right there that were real obvious. So I got to show off a little bit. Be like, yeah, Russia, yeah, that's right here. Mexico, yeah, that's right here. It's just that I had the Andorra one that it's that Andorra. A lot of people don't know about Andorra, but it's just right here. It's in between, France and Spain. I'm good. It was very sunny yesterday, so I went for a big walk. We love that. How big of a walk did you go on? Was it like a mile walk or several mile walk? Was it like a massive walk like that, or was it more like around the block? Because honestly, you could describe either as a massive walk depending on the perspective you're looking at it from. Okay, Lithuania is. God, Lithuania. It's right. Lithuania is here. Yes. Azerbaijan. Oh God, it's in here somewhere. It's that's Kyrgyzstan. Azerbaijan. It might even be over here, to be honest. It's over here. There it is. It was 2.8 miles. That is massive, Addie. That's such a massive walk. That's like, I would die. I would die on that walk. You'd find out that I'm dead. If I told you, hey, I'm going to go for a 2.8 mile walk, you'd be getting notified that I was deceased. I have to drive to the store real quick. I'll be back. Well, I will see you when you get back, Fox. If you get some good treats and snacks and stuff. Man, I could go for some good treats or snacks, to be honest. Also, Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone's right here, right there, right there. North Korea. North Korea is right there. Seychelles. Is that one of these? That one. I got it right. That's the biggest flex one, honestly. Seychelles getting that right over here. That one feels like a flex. That one feels like a flex. South Sudan right there. Kenya. That's Sudan. That's Egypt. Kenya. Why am I that really Kenya's? For some reason, I always imagine Kenya's more up in here. I don't know why. Oh my God, 20 stream streak, Renegade. Thank you so much. That's crazy. I know Fox got 25 and then you're up to 20. It's wild when I see people have these like crazy stream streaks. It's crazy. Also, Twin, you got your album recommendation, Reading, Writing, Arithmetic by the Sundays. That is a fantastic record. However, I'm sure you've already listened to it because you are also educated with music. I literally failed high school geography, so you look like you're on God mode to me. I love geography. I love looking at maps. Like truly, I have spent hours before just in bed listening to music and on Google Maps just looking around. I sing the song Summertime all the time. The Sundays are so good. So good. New Zealand. This map does have New Zealand. I don't know if all of y'all are familiar with there are maps that don't have New Zealand on them. It'll be like a world map and New Zealand just won't be there. It's kind of a thing. I think there's like a subreddit for it. France. We got France over here. Cameroon. Are you Cameroon? You are not Cameroon. Cameroon's up here. Yeah, that's Cameroon. That's Cameroon. Comoros? This is some island bullshit again, isn't it? This is some island bullshit that I do not know. I don't think I've even heard of Comoros, I'll be honest. This is an island nation. Not in my brain. That's not in here. That's not in the noggin. Okay. This one, it's It's somewhere out. It's probably over here somewhere. Right? That's Tuvalu or Tuvalu, I guess. It's over here somewhere. That's Palau. Though these are both Palau, apparently. I wonder how they swung that deal. How they swing that deal? They have a bunch of islands up here, and then they just have like one down here. Okay, Comoros. That's India. All these islands are part of India. This is actually where I don't know if y'all are familiar with North Sentinel Island. It's I believe one of the last it's the last inhabited island that hasn't been like contacted. They've technically been contacted by like they've had some individual people that showed up to the island and then they like got murdered. But it's like an indigenous island. There's like a tribe living there. It's like out here somewhere. It's one of these. But yeah. It's it's one of those things you learn about when you like look around on a map and you're like, I wonder what's on all these islands. I don't know where this place is. Comoros. It's over this way, apparently. Is it going to be like, that's Seychelles? These are Comoros, apparently. This is Comoros, and then that's Seychelles. Over here as well. Okay. St. Lucia. Is this the island that's like out here somewhere? Is it this one? It's this one. Can I click on it? It's too tiny. It's not that one. Is it like, this is Falklands. What are these? Are these also the Falklands? They are. St. Lucia. Also, this is going to be my last one on this one. I'm not going to 199. That's too many. Let us, it's one of these, right? It has to be. It's not. These are the Falklands, but apparently this island is like down here somewhere. That makes no sense to me. That makes 0 sense to me. How can it be down here? I know it's not that because it can't be. How can it be here? I have to look this up because this makes no sense. Where is St. Lucia? We are looking it up. Also, the French noise is twin. St. Lucia. Wait, is it? It's over here. Oh, it's this one probably, right? Or it's one of these. Okay. There it is. Okay. That's our last one. You're trying to throw me off. It didn't work. Well, I guess maybe it did. Okay, let's do Viewdle. Start playing. What? I did. Oh, that was my last one. That's what I did to test this. Can I do this one? I might only be able to do once a day. Okay, that one I'll be able to do on Thursday then. Global it is. Okay. Enter the name of any country to make your first guess. Chat, what country should I start with? Give me a country. I'll type it in. That'll be our starting point. Also, I have so many points that I want to spend. I need more stuff to spend points on. I think that's truly a thing I need. So if anyone has any ideas, I'm listening. Also, for anyone that wasn't in here earlier, we're starting with America. Okay, we are starting with America. Boom. United States. Enter. Boom. Okay, so we are cold. The closest border. Renegade, too slow. Addy coming in with the blazing fast fingers. Next time I play, though, Renegade, if you're here and you remind me, we'll do Bosnia, okay? And Herzegovina, by the way. Just flex a little bit of knowledge. It's Bosnia and Herzegovina. That's one country. That's the full name. Well, to be fair, there might be an even more full name. Let's look and see if because a lot of countries have like an extended name that you don't call them by. Let's see. Bosnia and Herzegovina, often referred to as Bosnia-Herzegovina or simply as Bosnia. Okay, so they don't have an extra long name. Some countries do. So we are 11,000 miles away from whatever country this is. So let's just go to the other side of the earth and let's just try India. Okay. We are warmer. We're now 4,000 miles away. So honestly, ooh, maybe we let's not try Japan. Let's go the other way. Let's try Turkey. Let's try Turkey. It's not any closer, actually. Ooh, if it's not any closer, do we try like South Africa? Adjacent to the answer. We are adjacent. Botswana, maybe. We're going to try Botswana. It's not Botswana. Angola? Is that correct? Angola's right there. Zimbabwe? It's not. Oh, wait. Pretoria? That's a city. That's the city. No, God, what are you called? The Swaziland. Swaziland. It's not Swaziland. What's the other one? What's the other one? Oh, I have a clip where I can't pronounce Bosnian. How are you pronouncing it? God, what are you called again? What are you called again? I can't remember your name. I can't remember your name. Embarrassing, to be honest, that I can't remember the name of this country. It's very, very. Maybe it's not that, but maybe it's like over here or over here, and I can't remember your names. Africa's probably one of my poorest continents in terms of like knowing the names. Then, of course, Oceania. All of this like island bullshit. I don't know some of these. I don't even know that they exist. Like what, Comoros? I didn't know that existed. Yeah, these are awful to have it to figure out. Africa, it's just there's a lot of countries going on here. And I don't know which one. I don't know which one this could be. Can I just I can't, it doesn't allow me to type things in and then have countries pop up. Okay. It's this one or this one or this one, and I can't remember your names. Zambia. Zambia is one of them. No, Zambia's there. I knew it was a Southern Africa country. Africa's tough. I probably know I could probably place roughly place half the countries in Africa. However, if you give me a list of countries, I could figure it all out. I could figure it out for sure. Because I know the locations of countries. I looked it up. Would you like a very small hint on the one? Yes. If you give a little hint, a little tiny hint, I would love that, Addie. Ooh, let's see if I can figure it out based on the hint as well. I'm gonna take a drink here. Take a little sippy. Also, some of these borders are wild. Look up here. Look at this border. This country goes in between all these. This is another country. Okay, I have a thing here. Women with bunny ears. Women with bunny ears. Women with bunny ears. Yeah, that's not helping at all, I don't think. Wait. Women with bunny ears. I don't. Okay. I'm thinking on it. I'm thinking on it though. Okay. I'm thinking on it. I can't say that. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help. Watch it not be this country, by the way. Watch it be like over here. Kiss. Woman. Kiss. Kissing. Lesbians. Oh, ooh. Oh, okay. We got it, but it's not the right country. It's not the right country, though. It's one of these two. Or could it be Madagascar? Are they going to count this as a border? Are they going to call the ocean a border? It's not. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, It was not the right answer. Apparently, the answer is this country over here or this one. And I cannot remember their names. I cannot remember their names. Ooh, I have Angola, I have Zambia, I have Zimbabwe, I have Botswana, I have South Africa, I have Lesotho, and I have Eswatini. But I do not have. Wait, is that how I? No. What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? It's in my head. Not Angola. Am I just like combining Andorra and Angola and coming up with a new country now? Oh, I just have to. How many guesses do I have? How many can I figure out how many guesses I have? Do I have unlimited guesses? Lesbians is 9 times out of 10 the correct answer. It's true. It's true. It's very true. Oh, I chat. You know what? Let's do it. Instead of me looking it up, if someone else can once again look up what this country is and give me a hint. I think that's the way to play this, okay? Instead of me just looking up the names of the countries and typing them in, I think it's more fun if I try and guess, okay? We'll see if I can figure it out as well. At least then if I figure it out, it's me still coming up with the name of the country. And then I still feel like I've accomplished something a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Also, for anyone that wasn't here earlier, my drinks here I have orange mango sparkling water. And then I also have kiwi strawberry sparkling water. And very, very delicious. Very, very delicious. I'm working on this one first though. I wonder what, I am kind of curious now though, what would it taste like if you combined these? Probably awful, right? If you just put them in one container together and shook it up. Probably disgusting. Probably absolutely disgusting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this. I thought I almost had it in my brain there. I think I almost had it in my brain for like a split second. This country. I know the name as well is the problem. That's also frustrating, I would say. It's frustrating to know the name and know the country, but not be able. Wait. First letter N. First letter N. Okay, it's not Nigeria. I know that. Nigeria is up here. Niger is up here. Nambia. It's not Nambia either. Okay, so it's this country over here. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy that we're literally going through we are learning so much about Africa right now, chat. We're learning so much about Africa. So we need to figure out this country over here now. I think it just ends right here. Unless, does it go up further? It might. But I think it just ends along like the river. This one, because I have Zimbabwe and Zambia. This one's not another Z country, I know. Okay. Namibia. No, this is Namibia, not Nambia. Why did I say? Okay, it's still guessed it. It's still counted though. It still counted. What was I thinking? I think I was doing Zambia and then just putting an N at the beginning. But I knew it was. I knew it was close. I knew it was close. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna figure this one out. I think that's it, chat. I think that's it for this. I am gonna look it up. Africa map. What country is this? Let's see here. I'm gonna be so frustrated when I see it because I know what country it is as well. It is Mozambique. Mozambique. Oh, the Mama Zombie BBQ. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, it was Mozambique. Okay, we're gonna move on to food guesser. This one I love. Okay, we're gonna do the daily for food guesser. How this works is you don't get a name right away, but you get the ingredients and you get a description of the dish. And then you have to guess what country or region it's from. It could be from multiple countries as well. So you could guess like one of like 6 countries and you might be correct. That looks like poo. It does look a little bit like poo. Let's look and see what's in it. Okay, it's mutton, potatoes, carrots, leeks, onions, black pepper, water, salt, then it has optional beef and celery and parsley. This dish is a traditional soup made with tender pieces of lamb or mutton and flavorful meatballs simmered in a clear broth. Potatoes and carrots are often added to enhance its heartiness, creating a comforting, savory flavor. Served warm, it is commonly enjoyed during special occasions and often accompanied by flatbread or potatoes, offering a satisfying meal perfect for colder weather. Colder weather. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm initially thinking here. We've got mutton. We've got potatoes. I'm thinking, is it Ireland? Is this an Irish dish? Could this be an Irish dish? Warm. I'm warm. Is it Scottish? Is it Scottish? Or is, I guess, New England here, or not New England, United Kingdom. I mean, thawed. Why did I say New England? I guess I understand why I said New England. My brain was not in the right thinking space there for that at all. Okay. It's not United Kingdom either. Interesting. It's not Ireland or United Kingdom, but it is warm. And the country it's actually is northeast of it. So what? Is this Norway or Sweden? Do we try Norway or Sweden first? Let's try Norway. It's Norway. Okay. I'm pretty happy with getting that. It's called sod. Sod is a traditional Norwegian meat soup, particularly associated with the Trøndelag region. The dish primarily consists of lamb or mutton, mixed meats, meatballs, potatoes, and often carrots, all cooked in a clear broth. Sod is noted for its simplicity and use of quality ingredients reflective of traditional Norwegian cooking. Interesting. I'm going to pass on that. 52% said yum to it. People like gross stuff, chat. I'm going to say it. People like gross things. Next round. Okay. I see a Pepsi there. I also see a menu here in English. I'm immediately assuming this is an American meal, okay? Rye bread, pastrami, Swiss cheese optional, mustard pickles optional, sauerkraut optional, Thousand Island dressing optional. This dish involves layering thin slices of pastrami onto rye bread. Spread mustard on one or both slices of the bread before adding the pastrami. You can also add pickles or cheese as optional toppings. Press the sandwich together and, if desired, lightly grill or toast it to warm the contents. Cut the sandwich in half before serving to enjoy. I'm guessing this is a United States dish, right? Yeah, pastrami on rye. That makes sense. I'm gonna pass on it as well because I'm a vegetarian. 86% of people said yum. It makes sense. Nothing about this dish is like appealing to me. However, everything about this dish is appealing to your average American. Yeah, it's just pastrami on rye. Ooh, what are these? Flour, eggs, milk, sugar, butter, yeast, salt, rum optional, lemon zest optional, vanilla extract optional. This dish is a delightful pastry traditionally enjoyed during festive occasions. It is similar to a donut, made from sweet yeasted dough and typically fried until golden brown, often dusted with powdered sugar. It can be served plain or with fillings such as jam or cream. Its soft, airy texture and slightly crispy exterior make it a beloved treat for both special celebrations and everyday indulgence. Okay, I know what these are. I don't remember what they're called. I think this is a French dish. No, yeah, I need to type in just France. Is this France? It's warm. To the east, this can't be a German dish, right? It's northeast Netherlands. Warm funk. Ooh, this is gonna be like a Swedish dish then. No, Denmark? This is a Danish dish? Or is it? It's a German dish? Are we serious? Hungary. Yeah, looking at these certainly are making me hungry. Am I right, chat? Boo. Funk is a traditional Hungarian pastry. I guess I'm not familiar with these. They look like just something that I've had before, though. Like, they don't seem like, I'm sure there's like a lot of dishes that are basically these ingredients. Funk is a traditional Hungarian pastry similar to donuts and is a popular treat, especially during celebrations like carnival season. Known locally as farsang, the origins of funk can be traced back to the 19th century, though similar dough-based fried pastries have been present in European cuisine for centuries. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's typically made from a dough that includes flour, yeast, eggs, butter, and milk. Yeah, most bread things are. The dough is leavened, then shaped into rounds with a hole in the center, though many variations exist, including ones without a hole. Okay, final score, what did I get? I got 10,000 out of a possible 15,000. Honestly, can we do it again? I know it's a daily, but I want to do a quick play. Let's do a quick play. What are these? Fresh green chickpeas, water, salt, lime juice optional, chili powder optional, garlic optional. This dish consists of fresh green chickpeas still in their pods. Let me also I want to move my camera down. Let's go over here. Let's move the camera down. Let's go studio mode. Let's go game. Let's see here. Bottom right. Where's my bottom right camera? Here it is. Copy. We're going to copy that. Go back over. We're going to go paste. Paste reference. We're going to go with that one. That one. We want this one equipped. Okay, there we go. And now we will transition. Exit. There we go. Perfect. We want to do bottom right camera instead. Did not cover up the text. I just noticed that. This will be better. This dish consists of fresh green chickpeas still in their pods, typically boiled or steamed until tender. Once cooked, they're lightly salted and enjoyed as a snack or appetizer. Is this like it's almost like an edamame sort of thing. Yeah, the pods are opened by hand, similar to edamame, and the peas inside are eaten. With a slightly nutty flavor and soft, creamy texture, this dish is a simple yet tasty treat. Okay. I have no idea, to be honest. Random guess? I could click that random guess button. Chickpeas. I immediately think India. But I don't know if this is India. Ice cold. Much more northern. Northwestern almost. Is this a Russian thing, maybe? That feels weird to me, but it is pointing up north. Ice cold. What do you mean north of Russia? What do you mean north of Russia? Northeast. That doesn't seem right to me. Random guess. Ecuador is cool. Qatar, ice cold. Weird. Mexico. That didn't make sense. What do you mean northeast of Russia? Yeah, that sounds good. I'm into that. Gusanos are a traditional Mexican dish made primarily from fresh chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. In their unripe form, these chickpeas are still encased in their green pods. Gusanos are particularly popular in Mexican states such as Jalisco and Guanajuato, where they are commonly sold as street food. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really good to me. Macaroons, right? Macaroons. This is going to be France. Yeah, these are French. Yeah, macarons. There we go. I knew that one immediately. It's an extremely distinctive looking food. And yes, yum. 93%. The 7% that said no, ew, these are disgusting. This 7% of people, they're like allergic to them, right? These are people that are like allergic to like almonds or something. There's no way. Like 7% of people that can eat these are passing. They're so delicious. Beef, red wine, onions, carrots, celery, garlic, beef broth, bay leaves, thyme, parsley, and tomato paste. This looks disgusting to me, by the way. This looks disgusting. The origins can be traced back to the 18th century, when it was a popular dish among peasants and farmers. The slow cooking method was ideal for tougher cuts of meat, allowing them to become tender and flavorful over time. This dish involves marinating in red wine and vinegar overnight. This dish is typically cooked for several hours until the meat is tender and the flavors have melded together. It is often served with pasta, potatoes, or crusty bread to soak up the delicious sauce. I disagree with this being called delicious. This looks to me like an English dish. It's hot. France? It's saying south. Maybe France. It is okay. Dabe. Dabe or daub is a traditional provincial stew that originated in the south of France. This dish is typically made with beef, although other types of meat such as lamb or venison can be used. Okay, and it's slowly cooked in red wine, apparently. Interesting. What are these? Kombu, fish such as herring, vegetables, kanpio strips. I'm guessing this is a Japanese dish. This dish involves soaking dried kelp until soft. Place fish or vegetables on the kelp, then roll tightly and secure with kanpio strips. Simmer the rolls in a mixture of soy sauce, sugar, mirin, and sake until, yeah, this is 100% Japanese, until tender and flavorful. Slice into bite-sized pieces before serving. The dish is often enjoyed for its savory and slightly sweet taste. Little presents. They are little presents. Wrapped up nice and tight there. That's nice. They look nice. Not for me, but they look nice. Like aesthetically, they look nice. Kambumake. Kambumaki is a traditional Japanese dish that typically involves wrapping various ingredients in kombu and simmering them in a seasoned broth. The dish is particularly popular during the New Year's celebration, Oshogatsu, and is considered auspicious due to kombu's association with happiness and joy, as the word kombu sounds similar to yorokabu, which means to be pleased. I'm going to pass on them as well because it's fish, but that's the only reason, to be honest. This looks like vomit. This looks like vomit, chat. Navy beans, ham hock, onion, celery, garlic, parsley, salt, black pepper, water, and potato, optional. So this is it's a soup. It's a soup, but almost more of like chowdery, it looks like to me. This dish has been traditionally served in historic legislative buildings dining rooms since the 1900s, often made with navy beans, ham hocks, and a variety of vegetables. It remains a staple on the menu to this day. The recipe is simple but has a rich history, reflecting its long-standing connection to legislative proceedings. This is either going to be the UK or it's going to be America. I'm going to guess United Kingdom first. Cold. Okay. United States. Senate bean soup. I'm not familiar with this. Senate bean soup is a traditional American dish served in the United States Senate dining room. Its origins date back to the early 20th century, though the exact date is disputed. Records indicate it has been a menu staple since at least 1903. The dish is simple, consisting mainly of navy beans, ham hocks, and onions. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, unfortunately, I mean, this was my final score here. So we're done with this, but I am going to run ads And then we'll move on to some more dulls. So I'm going to run the ads now. Go use the bathroom. Go grab yourself something to eat. Grab yourself something to drink. Whatever you got to do, I'll be here. I'm just going to continue on with the fun. We're going to go to Reladle, which Reladle is, I did the one for today. So how this works, let's go from YG to the Strokes. That can be fun. Basically, it uses Spotify artists. And what you have to do is you have to make your way from YG to the Strokes. It can be any artist stuff though. So I need to go through and it's similar artists. So I'm going to try and find an artist in here that maybe I can click on that will then maybe eventually get me closer to getting to the Strokes. So who in here could maybe get me closer? Honestly, it probably doesn't matter which one we click on here. Gucci Mane? I mean, it's more, it's gonna be more to getting into the 2000s. Let's go Jeezy, because Jeezy, once again, slightly older. T.I. could potentially get us older as well. I want to get into the 90s here. Truly, I want to get into the 90s. Because we're going to maybe get some more. The 90s are going to be more rock stuff as well. And more hip hop artists worked with rock artists then. Ludacris, potentially. Anyone that is slightly like rock adjacent, even. Honestly, let's go Busta. Let's go Busta Rhymes. Oh God, it's tough. Naughty by Nature. It's not going. Run DMC. We did it. We're going to get into rock. Beastie Boys. We're going to go Beastie Boys. Okay. Here we go. We got Jane's Addiction. We got Rage Against the Machine. We get 9 Inch Nails. Smashing Pumpkins. White Stripes is the best one to get to here. Where we do not have the Strokes yet. Hey, I'm back. Welcome back, Foxbox. I hope the grocery store was good. We are playing a game called Reladle, which you start out on one artist, and then through Spotify related artists, you have to get to another artist. So we started on YG. We're trying to make our way to the Strokes, which is going to be extremely easy right here because we're going to go yeahs now. And then the Strokes should be in here. If the Strokes are not in here, so we're going Interpol. We're going Interpol and the Strokes are going to be here. What do you mean? What do you mean the Strokes aren't in here? How are the Strokes not a related artist to either the yeahs or Interpol? That makes no sense to me. Okay, Block Party. We're going Block Party instead then. Once again, the Strokes not a related artist to Block Party. What do you mean? What do you mean? Also, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. For anyone that was in ads, we were playing Reladle, which is a game that you start out on one artist, and through Spotify related artists, you have to make your way to another artist. Phoenix would make sense. However, also, yeahs and Interpol made a lot of sense. So let's try Arcade Fire. We can try Arcade Fire. Where were they? They're down here on the bottom left. Once again, I don't understand. I do not understand. Because how in the world, like Interpol, yeahs, they should have had the Strokes as a related artist. Yeah, that's exactly. These are New York artists from the exact same scene as them. What do we do here? Foals. Let's try Foals, maybe. I feel like we're getting further away now. Well, let's go Kasabian, I guess. Did we already do Franz Ferdinand? Guided by Voices would make sense, but I don't see them. Yeah, they're not here. It makes zero sense how we're not getting the Strokes yet. How are we not at the Strokes? Take me back to Block Party. Two Door Cinema Club, maybe? How is this happening? How is this happening? This makes 0 sense. I think I've already done Franz Ferdinand. Let's go back to Phoenix. At this point, we're no longer trying to get it in like short guesses. We're just trying to get there at all. Modest Mouse? Do we try Modest Mouse and see if it happens? We've done White Stripes already. Vampire Weekend. Here we go. Let's see. This makes 0 sense. How have we not ended up? How have we not ended up at the Strokes yet? Fleet Foxes, I guess. Not similar at all. I mean, they're similar in a sense, but let's try the National. We haven't done the National yet. All these are the same. Yeah, well, it's because we're Grizzly Bear. Let's try Grizzly Bear. Are we going to end up? How has the Strokes not shown up as a similar artist yet? Let's go to the Shins. I don't understand at all. Let's go back. Let's go Modest Mouse again. There has to be a way. Try Beck. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but at this point, we are trying anything. Give me a hint. The Strokes related artists. Yeah, we've been in Franz Ferdinand, we've been in White Stripes, we've been in Arcade Fire, we've been in Vampire Weekend. The Strokes have not popped up. Strokes have not popped up. We literally have White Stripes right here. There's no Strokes. There is no Strokes. They are not here. We'll try the Black Keys, I guess. I think this one's just broken. It has to be broken, right? I'm giving up. I'm giving up because there's no way. What is the shortest path? YG to ASAP Ferg to Pusha T to Danny Brown to Thundercat to Tame Impala to the Strokes. Yeah, I could see that, but I don't understand how we didn't get there. From Danny Brown to Thundercat to Tame Impala. What is happening here? Okay, let's try to get from Tao Cruz to Franz Ferdinand. Okay. Timbaland I could see. Let's go Timbaland here, I think. Because if we go Timbaland, we can probably end up. Okay, it didn't work out the way I was hoping, to be honest with you. Maybe we go Fergie. Maybe we slowly make our way into like some more alternative stuff. Gwen Stefani, we can definitely end up at No Doubt. We ended up at No Doubt, and then from No Doubt, we just got to get to the 2000s. We're very, very easy here. We have to figure out the exact direction. Yeah, Gwen Stefani made sense here. Now from here, which artist? We could do Garbage or Cranberries. I think those make a lot of sense. We don't want to go whole because we don't want to go back into the 90s more. Garbage and Cranberries are obviously 90s bands, but they went into the 2000s there as well. I think Garbage is the best one. I agree. And then from here, honestly, do we do Placebo? Maybe we do Placebo. Okay. Boom. Done. We did it. In 7. What is the shortest path? Tao Cruz, Jay Sean, Travis McCoy, Magic, Capital Cities, MGMT, and Franz Ferdinand. Okay, interesting. Let's go in the archive. Let's see what else do we have here. Okay, Mac DeMarco to Patti Smith feels very easy. This feels incredibly easy. What direction do we go here? Probably Tame Impala, right? Tame Impala makes sense to go this way. And then we want to end. This makes sense. Go the Smiths so we can be back in the 80s. And then from the Smiths, what direction? We go Joy Division, I think. We go Joy Division. Probably the Clash. Oh, there's a couple good options. Iggy Pop's probably a better option. Iggy Pop is definitely a better option. Boom, we did it. We did it in 5. You can get there in 4, apparently. Mac DeMarco, Tame Impala, the Smiths, Susie and the Banshees would have got us directly to Patti Smith, apparently. That one I feel pretty good with, though. Feel pretty good with that one. Okay, these are fun. These are really fun. Let's do what's an unhinged one? What is a really unhinged one? Let's see. But I'm a music. This is fun about music. I'm a music nerd too, so I also am finding this incredibly fun. What's a really, really unhinged one? If you see one that's really unhinged, let me know. Let's see. Some of these are not as unhinged. Okay. The list is a little short here, it looks like. So let's see. We could try Bleachers to Taking Back Sunday. Sounds kind of funny to try and figure this out. Not that it's going to be difficult, but what direction do we go with here? Honestly, Haim, maybe. Maybe we go this direction. And then we try. Oh, interesting. Haley Williams, I think. Honestly. And then there's a couple of options here potentially. All American Rejects. Let's try that. Okay. I'm feeling like we go Jimmy Eat World. Boom, we did it. We did it. In 5. This is the shortest path. We did it. Okay. Let's also try. We can also create one, apparently. Anyone have any really weird artists to potentially try and get to another artist? Because I could create one. If you just have like 2 random music artists. Let's see. Follow up way to Fleet Foxes. Let's try that. I think this is not going to be that difficult. I think I can get there in like 4 or 5. I think immediately we probably. Do we just go? Let's try Paramore. Billy Preston to Ween. We can try that. I think from here we just need to get into 2000s like rock and folk. And we'll be good. My Chemical Romance, maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be tricky to get out of emo and pop punk, though. I think that's gonna be the tricky thing here. Is how do we get out of emo and pop punk? Do we go the Used? Sum 41? Yeah, we want Fall Out Boy to Paramore. Blink 182, maybe? Jimmy Eat World, actually, we might have an out here. Weezer is our out. I think Weezer is our out. Okay, we've done it. We found our way out of there. Now what we do is I think we go White Stripes to get us into the 2000s properly here. And now let's try Franz Ferdinand. I feel like one of these we had Fleet Foxes. Let's try the Strokes. Arcade Fire is probably gonna have Fleet Foxes in here, right? Yeah, there we go. We did it. Not the shorts. The shorts path is 5. Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, 21 Pallets, Foster the People, Vampire Weekend, Fleet Foxes. That makes sense. Okay. Custom. Starting artist. Billy Preston, not in there. Not in there, unfortunately. We have Billy Joel, Billy Idol, Billy Currington, Billy Talent, and Billy Ray Cyrus. Unfortunately, no Billy Preston. Do we have another suggestion? We can try to get to Ween, though. What's another weird artist or like someone that's like far away from Ween? ABBA. Okay. Let's do it. Let's try ABBA. Ween. Ween's not in here. What do you mean Ween's not in here? Do they only have like top 250 artists on Spotify or something? Like they clearly do not have the entire discography or the entire library of Spotify in the system. Yeah, let's try Acid Bath. Also not in there apparently. That's crazy. I guess we need an artist that's very different, but like still popular enough to maybe be in this system. So I'm trying to think of something that would be interesting. I'm Animal Collective, definitely in there. Okay, we're trying this. Okay, how quickly do we think I can make it there? Honestly, ABBA to Wham. Probably, honestly, Simon and Garfunkel would have done it too. I think would probably would have been good. So we went to Wham. We need to get into the 2000s. How do we get the bang? Let's go the Bangles. Okay, we're on our way to where we need to be. We want to go Sinead O'Connor. And then from here, I think the Cranberries. From the Cranberries, I think we're good now. I think we're extremely good now. Let's go Smashing Pumpkins. And we need to get out of like alt rock. We need to get out of alt rock. I think Pixies could be good to get out of alt rock a little bit. Okay. We're where we want to be now. We want to go White Stripes. And then we want to go Yeahs or Franz Ferdinand or Modest Mouse. Beck even potentially. Which is the best option though? Maybe we go Yeahs. Because from Yeahs, we can get to Arcade Fire. And from Arcade Fire, do we go Vampire Weekend? From Passion Pit, probably. And then from here, ooh, Beck would have been a good option, I think. Because we're kind of looping now a little bit. Let's try the Shins. Fleet Foxes, I think, can get us where we want to go. There we are. We've done it. In 14, what's the shortest path? ABBA, Cher, Kylie Minogue, Lily Allen, MIA, LCD Sound System, Animal Collective. We could do that in 6 guesses. I did it in 14 instead. We did it in 14 instead. Top games. I want to look at the top games. Taylor Swift to Baby Keem. Future to Phoebe Bridgers. That could be fun. I want to do Future to Phoebe Bridgers. I think immediately we go Young Thug. From Young Thug, where do we go, actually? Nav? How the hell do we get out of here? How do we get where we want to go? How do we get out of here? I don't feel like any of these options are going to get me closer to Phoebe Bridgers. None of these options get me closer. Do we try to go further in and see if then something just pulls us out? Like, do we just go further in? I'm going further in. It's not helping. This is a bad idea. How do we get out of here? Juice WRLD. If anyone pops up here at any point, potentially we need an out. We need an out so bad. 21 Savage. Maybe we get the out here. If we can at least get to like Drake or something. Oh my god. Lil Yachty. His newest album was a little bit more rock. It's not showing up. It's not showing up the way I want, though. Kodak Black. This is so tricky. This is so difficult to get out of here. How the hell do we get out of here? Gonna. Little baby. The baby. How the hell do we get to Phoebe Bridgers? This is so difficult. I need an out. I need an out. Please, please, please. Okay, okay. Are we getting somewhere? Are we getting somewhere? Jack Harlow? Are we getting out of here? We're making progress. We're making progress. Go this direction. Okay, okay, okay. I feel like we're getting more mainstream now. For sure. How though? How do we get out of hip hop? How do we get out of this zone? This is so I don't know which direction I should go in is the problem. Logic? Do we go Logic? Chance the Rapper? Lupe Fiasco? Okay, okay. We just got to get into the 90s. And then we can get into some hip hop. If we can get Run DMC, if we can get to Run DMC somehow. So the Roots? Okay, okay. Here we go. We're going to go De La Soul. It didn't work. Tribe Called Quest. Wu-Tang Clan. NWA. Run DMC. We did it. We got to Run DMC. Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys is the way out. Okay, we've done it. We've done it. We've done it. We're going to go White Stripes to get into 2000s rock. Now we're going to go Yeah, Yeah, Yeahs. I'm hoping. Okay, okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're going to go Regina Spektor. We're going to go. Do we? Lily Allen's more recent. So let's just try and get. Okay, okay. We're going to be good. We're going to be good. Let's go. Ugh. I feel like we're close. We're the closest we ever. Let's go Florence and the Machine. That's the obvious choice here, right? Okay, and then I think either Haim or Lord. I think we go Haim. From here, Muna. Okay, we've made it. We've made it. We've made it. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter where we go here. We have 3 good options. Okay, we did it in 38 guesses. The shortest path is 7 guesses. Future, Young Thug, Rich the Kid, Maiden. I don't. TYO. I don't. Maiden. TY. I don't. Jaden, Willow, Claro, and then Phoebe Bridgers. That's the shortest path apparently. That's crazy. Okay, that was wild. We're moving on to another game here. Top 5 daily trivia game. I did this already, so I think I just need to wait for next. Like I need to wait for next stream to do that one. Okay, this is what I've been looking forward to. Am I the asshole guesser? Can you guess if the poster is the asshole? Okay. So we need to figure out what Reddit voted. If Reddit decided this person's the asshole or not the asshole, okay? Am I the asshole for walking out of my in-laws when an argument broke out? I, 27 female, have been married to my husband, 28 male, for 5 years, and we have 2 children together. Okay. So married, 2 children, married for a while. Friday, we were at his parents' house with the rest of his family. While we were there, a heated and very emotional argument broke out between the family members. It was a lot. Feelings were hurt left and right. Stuff got extremely intense. I decided to take my children out of there. Let my husband know before I did, but he was so wrapped up in what was going on, he didn't hear me. They noticed I was gone a while later, and my husband and his family were upset. My husband came around after we talked, but all weekend I've been hearing from his parents and siblings that I'm family. I should have stayed there, supported them, and helped them knock some sense into the people they are arguing with in question. I know my husband hurt that I left, which is why I feel guilty and why I've been questioning if they are right at all. Am I the asshole? No, you're not the asshole. That's an easy one. You're not. Because also you told him that you were leaving. You had 2 children with you. The children do not need to be there for this. This is so easy. No, not the asshole. Easy. So easy. Okay. Am I the asshole for wanting Mother's Day to be about me? My 34 female husband, 34 male, and I just had our first son last year. We were blessed with a beautiful, healthy baby after 2 years of heartbreak and miscarriages. My husband is one of 5 kids to a mother that has a habit of guilt tripping her children. Because of this, my husband and his siblings tend to go above and beyond for holidays to avoid the inevitable shame if they don't. When I was discussing Mother's Day, what I would like to do, my husband said that we need to see what his mother would like to do first, since it's her day. I disagreed, as I feel that his priority should be me on that day. His response is, "You're not my mother." We are very close to both of our families, living within miles of our parents and siblings, and therefore seeing them often. I plan on celebrating my mother and his mother, but I also feel it's secondary to my well-deserved day. Am I the asshole for wanting Mother's Day to be about me? You're not the asshole at all. And actually, your husband and his mother are the assholes. Also an easy one. Also a very easy one. Okay, post 3 of 3. Am I the asshole for forcing my son to break up with his girlfriend? I caught his girlfriend bullying my daughter. She was making fun of her clothing and calling her manly. Told her to leave. My daughter told me that she's been bullying her for a month. I told my son that I wouldn't allow her to visit our home. He was very upset, and she switched schools, so they don't get to hang out anymore. Her parents are strict, and they ended up breaking up. My son is 17. It is his first heartbreak. He is upset and cranky. He is blaming me for breaking them up. My wife thinks that I was too harsh and rigid with the punishment. Okay, so when I was first reading this, I was thinking, there's another option there that, like, you could have, like, talked to your child's girlfriend and been like, hey, you need to cut this out. Like, talk some sense into them, like parenting stuff. Because I assumed maybe these are like 13 or 14-year-olds. But if your son is 17, I'm guessing his girlfriend was at least 16. That's too old to still be bullying. Like, if you are a 16 or 17-year-old bullying your, like, boyfriend's sister, no, it's over. It's over. So no, I don't think you're the asshole. No. See results. I got all of them. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, chat. That was fun. The plan now, we're going to switch over to doing Tiny Bookshop. Let me get this typed in here. Tiny Bookshop. Tiny Bookshop. We're going to get into it. Let me get the game launched. Also, I'm going to close out of those tabs, so I don't need them open now. Let's launch Tiny Bookshop. Let's close this. Let's go to the game. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Let me take a drink. That was fun, though. That was very fun. All right. We are starting winter today. We ended last stream and we had finished up fall finally, but we didn't actually take a look at what the map looked like. This is apparently what it looks like. Also, we're on the Atlantic Ocean. I didn't know that. Makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, actually. This is what the winter map looks like. So here we go. Here we go, chat. Where do we want to start? Also, honestly, let's get rid of all of our decorations. Get rid of everything and let's reset this. Because this, we're no longer doing the Halloween stuff. Halloween stuff no longer happening. Okay, we need to keep the table, I think. Wait, what is this? Crimson Candelabra, we don't want that in there. Also, did I take everything off the walls? I did. I did. Okay, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna set this back up with plus customer count stuff. So we want this out here for sure. We want to go back into here. Plus recommendations would be nice. But, it's not, I don't like that item. It's fine when it's like around Halloween. Where do we want to set up our, what do you call it? Books. We're back with books, Fox. We are back with books. I was gonna say I have another item that I need to put up, and I don't remember what it is. So we're just gonna look through the items, and we're just gonna set it up. So I need to get it all set up. I have the hanging book sign. I know this is what I was thinking of. This, what does it do again? Plus 1% to all book sales chance. That's what it does. That's what it does. And then we also want this because that gives us access to extra books. So we can put up some extra books. I think all of the other stuff is basically going to be for Mysterious Grimoire. Whenever someone doesn't take a random book from before the 20th century, plus 5% classic sale chance, plus 5% to fantasy books chance, plus 10 to spooky effects. Sounds scary. Sounds very scary. Some of these do not cost anything to put up. So I think those ones we just should put up. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We should figure out where we want to go first. How many books do we have in all these categories? I think drama would be good to sell. Drama, classic, kids. The beach is locked now. So we need to figure out where we want to go. Drama and classic I have a ton of. So let's look and see where drama and classic sells. Let's see, classic and travel. I feel like the university drama and classic. Yeah, drama and classic and fact sell really well here. And also that professor wants 3 perfect recommendations. So we're going to go there. So what we want to do is we want to set up our tiny bookshop with stuff that will increase our classic sales chance. Plus 2%. Let's put that right here. This should go on top. We have a bunch of stuff here that can really have an effect on this. Plus 1% to classic sale chance, plus 5% to spooky effects. No thanks. We also want this in here for sure. We're going to put that out here. Actually, first things first, we're going to put this there. We're going to put this in the back because that looks a little bit nicer. We also have a big ginkgo tree, which will increase the sales chance of a few things. We also want to increase the sales chance of drama. So we want this outside for sure. Hanging on the corner probably makes sense. Then what? It was fact as well. Fact. So we could put this somewhere. Where? Maybe just right out here, honestly. And then we have a seashell jar. -1 recommendation for today. I don't want that. We want more recommendations, actually. I think we're good. I think we are good, chat. We're going to go to the uni. The uni. Here we go. We're going to clear this. We're going to clear it entirely. And we're going to do what we normally do. And that is fill it up with 5 of each. Also, I don't have a lot of fact books. I need to buy some more fact books. But first, we're going to worry about this. By worry about this, I mean not worry about it at all. 30, 32, 34. Okay, so we definitely want to do classics. A bunch of classics. I think we want to make sure we get fact. And then drama as well. Okay, we got plenty of these. What else? Also, travel apparently sells really well here. What doesn't sell well, actually? Crime doesn't sell great. Do we want to do one less of each of those maybe? And put it into travel? Nope, not that. We want to do travel. Ooh, I think that might work. 8, 8, 8, 10. Okay. I'm good with this. I'm good with this. It's a good amount of all the books. One less crime book, because apparently it's not going to sell super well here. Praying on that, by the way. Hoping that people don't just start going crazy. Also, people are leaving books around out here. That seems crazy to me. Why are they leaving all of their books just out in like the grass? That's wild. Okay, time to open up. And then I'm going to talk to the professor real quick. Yes. What do you have today? Anything of literary value? What are you looking for? Hello, I'm in the mood for a literary novel, and I just need an absolutely gut-wrenching tragedy. Hard Times is one of my all-time favorites. Hard Times. Meet Boderby and Gradgrind, two men of industry. Their flawed views on life are evident in the outlooks of three children, Louisa, Thomas, and Cecilia. A comedic romance set amid the smoggy circus of mid-19th century industrial society. Okay, I have tons of classics. I'm hoping I have something for Professor Wen. Hard Times. We're not going to recommend Hard Times because I learned you can't just recommend the same book that they have, that they bring up loving. It doesn't work that way. But Hard Times is 320 pages. So we can maybe find something that is a similar length as well. Or at least not go too short. Something gut-wrenching. A timeless family drama by the brilliant Buxton. The three sons of a rich merchant family are vying for their powerful mother's approval. Will their quest for the matriarch's position be worth the destruction they sow on their ways to the top? This sounds good. 1585? It's not a real book, obviously, from St. Buxton, but this might be it. Perfect! We did it. So now we just need to come back here one more time and recommend another perfect match. This will be a success. Well, you are more knowledgeable than I thought. I will add a senseless power to my research list, and I will return tomorrow for the next title. Good day. There we go. We did a good job. We did a good job, chat. I'm going to take a drink to reward myself. Okay. What does this person want? What kind of book are they looking for? Okay, we have another person coming here as well. So they picked up a classic, hoping they buy tons of books. And +9 already. I'm off to a decent start here, chat. I'm off to a decent start. So we got a classic, a fact. Oh, are they gonna need a recommend? No, they don't even want a recommendation, unfortunately. We do have Fern in the store. And Moira is also coming by. Hi, nice to see you here. It's an impressive building, right? I just got a tour from Professor Fedorov. He teaches art history here and gave me an interview for the review. Anyways, we walked by some sort of storage room in the basement. Professor Fedorov mentioned that they have an inoperative 19th century printing press in there. I have to admit, I'm intrigued. Working at a small newspaper gives you some insight into the printing process, but doing it all yourself? Manually? Well, I think that would be a different thing entirely. Yes, well, something worth thinking about later, right? Alright, see you later. Talking about the printing press in the basement. I'm guessing that's going to be a quest at some point. Also, Fern needs a recommendation now. What's the latest headline? I don't approve of witchcraft and magic and such, and no tragedies, please. However, I absolutely love fantasy. Okay, so a fantasy book that's not like magic, basically. So this may be more medieval or sci-fi even? The Gunslinger, the Dark Tower one. I feel it's not a tragedy, but like potentially too dark for Fern. Vicious. Villains 1. College students Victor and Eli have discovered the impossible. I never read any of the Dark Tower books. I haven't either. I've heard good things, but I just haven't ever gotten around to them. I'm also not that well read, to be honest. I like audiobooks. I need to listen to more of them, but I wouldn't say I'm very well read in the sense that like someone might say that. When people normally say they're well read, it's because they've read hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books. I don't think I've read 100 books in my life, to be honest. I'm hoping to eventually reach it though. I should finish reading that book. College students Victor and Eli have discovered the impossible, the creation of superhuman abilities. That seems like magic. I don't think Fern wants that. Dark matter. A thrilling action plot unfolds when ordinary physics professor Jason is abducted and finds himself in a parallel world. Again, that seems maybe a little bit too magic-y and stuff. As war looms over the 5 fractured factions, Triss must now embrace her divergence and choose a side in a conflict where every choice comes with a devastating cost. A devastating cost? That sounds like a tragedy. Do androids dream of electric sheep? It's Blade Runner. Got Blade Runner here. I'm gonna see what happens. Yeah. Not a single drama fantasy, it's sci-fi. It's in the fantasy category, but apparently it does not count as fantasy. Yeah, Fox, you love to read, don't you? How many books a year do you read, do you think? Anna's here. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. I'm still looking for a book if you've got one today. You know, I've got lots of spare time on my hands, so... Okay, what are you looking for? I'm not leaving without a fresh YA book. Also, I wouldn't mind if there was a romance. Can't get enough of red, white, and royal blue. What do you suggest? The charming, cheeky, and slightly steamy rom-com where a first son of America falls in love with the British crown prince, causing chaos, scandal, and plenty of swooning moments. Okay. So you want a romance YA book. We will see if I have anything like that. Immediately, I don't know. Nothing pops out to me in here. I mean, we're gonna look through more, of course. But I'm just looking to see if. Wait. It's not really a romance. It's just kind of a devastating YA book. Boys Run the Riot, Volume 2. In Volume 2 of this heartfelt manga, trans teen Rio and Rebel Jin have launched their DIY fashion brand, Boys Run the Riot. But Rio struggles with coming out. Can he stay true to himself and still make it in fashion? I hope so. I certainly hope so. I'm gonna read through some of these kids' books, I think, and see if any of them fit like a YA sort of thing. Because sometimes like they have like more YA stuff in here, but that's 44 pages. I don't think that's gonna be it. Block horror. Angelo and his friends are back to defeat another horror. I don't think that I was gonna continue reading, but I don't think this one is even anywhere close to what we're looking for here. This is dragon stuff. I don't think so either, to be honest. I also still have this. Forgot about this. This second little mini bookshelf I have. I am struggling to see anything that might fit like a YA romance. This is the closest thing because it's a YA book. Maybe this will be a light match. It probably isn't going to be a perfect one. It's perfect, apparently. I was for sure thinking this was not going to be perfect, and it just is perfect. Okay. Whoa. Looking for Alaska has been on my list for ages. Thanks so much for helping me grow my personal library. You're very welcome, man. You're very, very welcome. Okay, Moira, what are you up to? Hey, can you believe we still haven't heard back about any potential concert venues? I'm sorry. That's on me. I mean, it's on the city council to pay better attention to the culture scene in town, isn't it? So why should we have to do all the work ourselves? Of course, some of the council members simply don't like the look of our band. But this isn't just for us, right? I heard there's some teens at the Lighthouse who'd love to put on a theater performance. I'm gonna go to the Lighthouse next. I forgot about it. Well, we'll see. Seems like someone might need a little push. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I promise. I promise. She's getting a little bit testy with me. A little bit testy. Okay, are we done for the day already? No, we're not. Okay. Maybe after this person we will be actually though. Kind of a weak day. Oh no, Tilda's here. We do have more people coming. Okay, good. Hoping we get even more. Hello, dear. I came by to tell you that my hip surgery is on Friday. We'll be staying in hospital for about 3 weeks because the wonderful staff will assist me with my rehabilitation as well. Of course, I've packed as many books as I could. I'll have to stay entertained somehow, but others might not be blessed with such a big home library as myself, so I'm sure it'd be quite worthwhile to sell to the patients and hospital staff, and I appreciate your visits. Oh, we're going to be able to go to the hospital now. Hospital. Park near the local clinic to visit patients and sell to the medical staff. Wonder what kind of books will sell well at the hospital. But I also have something a little more delicate to discuss. I can't leave my poor old cat alone for such a long time. The neighbors offered to feed her, but she needs company too. Would you consider taking care of her for me? Yes, 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 absolutely. Splendid. Thank you, dear. Her name is Freya. We love that. And don't worry, she was really easygoing. Some might even say lazy. We got the cat. We got the cat. Plus 5% the drama sale chance. Plus 1 second inspiration duration. We love it. We love it. We have a cat. We have a cat now. Thank you so much. You two have fun together. Petting the cat. I'm petting the cat. I'm never going to sell books again. I'm just going to pet the cat. Okay, drink time. Drink time. That person is buying a lot of classics, by the way. We just ran out. Also, I'm going to have to figure out what I want to eat after stream tonight. What do you think I should do, chat? I know I have some vegetarian hot dogs up there. We just got fresh hot dog buns. So maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's the plan. Free books. We got free books over here. I'm into the free books. Big range. Help me declutter 15 coin books. Also very cheap. We need more fantasy books and more fact books. Neither of these are going to be that, unfortunately. We are going to go to the lighthouse today, though. What sells well at the lighthouse? Let us check. We also should go to the hospital at some point here. Lighthouse. A little bit of everything sells well there, to be honest. Let me go into here, though. I want to make sure I have the cat. I do have the cat. I want to put the cat in the window. I like a cat in a window. What else? Plus one. Do we want to sell a lot of that? I don't know. Maybe we're just fine. Let's look inside. What else? What can I put up on the wall? Travel sale chance. I could sell more. We did this already. What about this? Plus 2 fantasy sale chance. What was it? Basically everything sells well here, it seems like. Crime, fantasy, drama, fact, classic. Maybe we include this on the wall to boost the fantasy sale chance just a little bit. I think that's good. What does that say? For every other painting. I have no other paintings. Okay. I should add another painting then, perhaps. That's not a painting. Kids sale chance. I'd actually be fine with kids not selling as well. Every other painting. You know, it's free to put up a painting. So we should put up some other paintings, perhaps. Okay. So now this, it's plus 2%. So we just got like, what, plus 4%? That's crazy, actually. Do I have another painting? What counts as a painting? Does this count as a painting? No, that does not count as a painting. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to go to the lighthouse. Okay, we need to set this back up. I didn't need to clear it all out. That was dramatic. That was dramatic, chat. we're gonna go pretty much split down like all the options like that. And what sells the absolute best here? I mean, travel for sure. We're gonna add 3 more travel. 3 more classics would be good. 3 more drama, perhaps. Ooh, and actually, can we do 2 more classic? And then 1 more of each of these? That could work. I think that could work nicely. What doesn't sell well? Crime. Once again, maybe we just get rid of 2 crime. Get rid of 2 crime. I think this would work. I think this would work. We just need to figure out what else we're going to add an extra of here. So there's a kitty there. I didn't even see. Yeah, we just got the cat. We just got the cat. I'm very excited. I can't type. I also can't type, to be honest. I frequently type very, very poorly. Do I want to add like another fact or something? Fantasy, maybe? Maybe we add an extra fantasy. Another classic would be nice as well, because we sold out of classics before. Maybe we go crazy with the classics this time, actually. Okay, we need to talk to someone here about about like the band possibly like coming to like perform here. I don't know who we talk to. Is it the sheep? I pet the kitty, meow. I'm also gonna pet the kitty. Where's the kitty? Right here. We're petting the kitty. Okay, who do we talk to at the lighthouse about the band? I don't know what to do. How do we do this? Okay, maybe someone will show up at some point. What if we go over here? Coastal wildlife of Buxton Bay. That's not what we're looking for. Okay, we're selling books. We're selling books. We love the kitty. Oh, Harper needs help. Harper needs help. Hi, hi, hi. Can I get a book? Give me a fact book. I like niche books for the most part. Okay, so a niche fact book. Okay, something niche. Interesting. Niche. How do I know if it's niche or not, though? That's the question. How do I know? The 7 Lamps of Architecture? This dry essay is a must-read for fans of Gothic revival and a fun insight into the minds of 1800s mid-century architects. If you've ever wondered how architects 200 years ago contemplated their craft, this one's for you. Okay. A fact book, niche books. This sounds really niche because it's a dry essay. Let's try it. We did it. We did it. Yippee! The 7 Lamps of Architecture. Interesting. I can't wait to learn more. You have fun with that, Harper. You have fun with that. That sounds boring as hell. I like architecture, but like I don't really want to read about it, to be honest. Also, it's a dry essay. No thanks. No thank you. Okay, who do I talk to about listen, I have something to ask you. Well, I ran into Tilda and you know how she is. She just knew that I had something in my mind. So I told her about the old printing press and how it would be cool to use it again, right? Of course, she ran with it and had all kinds of plans. But we both liked the idea of using it communally. Like, people here have so many stories. Shouldn't we, I don't know, make them last? What do you think? Well, Tilda couldn't be stopped, no matter what. So we made a poster for your shop. Call for manuscripts for every manuscript you own, plus 1% to customer count. While equipped, lets people know you are looking for their stories to print. I'm good with that. I'm good with having that. Is that okay? We're hoping that people will start bringing their manuscripts to you while you have this poster out. New request, the stories of Buxtonbury. Call upon your friends around town for some original manuscripts that are worth printing. Okay, I can do that. Just keep going about your regular business and keep inspiring people with your books. Tilda said you could talk to Walter O'Cleary first, since it seems he's been Since it seems he has been trying to write something for ages, I think he just needs a final push to start pursuing that dream, right? And once we have a few manuscripts collected, that will make the effort of restoring this old machine worth it. There we go. I'm good with that. I'm very much good with putting that up. Also, in about 8 minutes, we have to run ads again, chat. About 8 minutes. You should help me, whatever. I'm quite fond of manhwa and mangas. Also, I'm a crime fan. I only have 2 of those. Do you have anything like fake? Can you help me or whatever? Fake crime book? I don't know if I have anything like that. You're a fan of mangas? You also like crime? I don't think I have anything for you. I'll be honest. I really don't think I have anything for you. Honestly, I'm just giving this book. An apartment showing becomes a hostage situation when a bank robber walks in. The catch? No one knows their identity. As the pressure builds, a collection of perfect strangers confess their deepest fears in this tender, mysterious, and funny story. It's a crime book. It's also a horrific stage play. I'm just gonna give him this, see what happens. I like the subtle wit of Frederick Bachman or whatever. Okay. I'm glad it wasn't a complete disaster. Okay, we need to give something to this person now as well. I passed my last exam. I'm up for something humorous. A travel guide might be nice. Do we have a humorous travel guide? It's possible we do. It's also possible we don't. The Kamagawa Food Detectives. Delicious in its simplicity and glorious descriptions of Japanese cuisine. That's a food book. What about in here? Anything? Mysterious Polyp? Architecture book. Oh, Europe through the back door? It's a travel guide? Is it funny? I don't know if it is or not. But it is a travel guide. Okay, it did work. It did work. Not a perfect fit, obviously. But it's all right. It's all right. Okay, let's go. Let's go, chat. Okay, I have no idea who I need to talk to turn, or not to turn, but to, is there another? Nope. Thought maybe there was another recommendation about it, but yeah, there's no one here to talk to about like setting up the concert venue thing for the band. There's nothing here. There's no one here. There's some sheep. There's lots of sheep and birds. I'm clicking all over the place, chat. There's nothing here. Hoi, hello, Joss. Hello. How are you? Hope you're having a nice night. How was the Assassin's Creed? Did you make some good progress on that? I hope that's going well. Also, which Assassin's Creed game were you playing? I don't think I paid close enough attention to know which game it was. We're closing. There was no one here to talk to. But setting it up. Setting up a concert venue for the band. I beat the game. Now I just need 100% complete. There you go. How long do you think that'll take you? Assassin's Creed Revelations, like the 5th one, I think. Okay. I have played the first 2 Assassin's Creed games. Never beat them, but I've played like 10 hours of each probably. And then I've never played any of the other ones, unfortunately. We're going to buy these vintage books quickly. And then we're going to buy these secondhand books as well. Yeah, I know the Assassin's Creed games are really good. Or at least like a bunch of them are really good. I mean, there's so many of them. Okay, those are good. We're good with those. I absolutely love them. What are your favorite ones? What are your favorite Assassin's Creed? I almost said books. It's like playing a book game. Also, are there Assassin's Creed books? Is that a thing? I could see that, I guess. We're not, I don't think we're gonna go to the fish market here. My cat is named after the main character. We love that. We love that. I think we're gonna go. Let's just go to the hospital. Chat, we're going to the hospital. If I can, yeah, we're gonna go to the hospital. Honestly, this one is a favorite, Revelations. How are, I know like some of the more recent ones are more RPGs than like stealth games now. What, like, Origins, there's Shadows, there's Valhalla. Those ones are like more, RPGs. I don't know if they're good or not, I guess. I mean, I've heard they're like solid, or some of them are better than others. Okay, there we go. What is Revelations like? What is that one about? Okay, we've set up a good amount of books here. Let's figure out what we want to bring. So I think we want to bring travel and drama for sure. Let's bring three extras. Yes, I'm really excited to get into them. The farthest I play is Black Flag for maybe 3 hours. Ooh, I've heard Black Flag is really good. Are you thinking about streaming them, Joss? Also, I am going to give you a shout out because you're amazing. There we go. There's a shout out. Everyone should go follow Joss. Joss is amazing. Joss is wonderful. Revelations is based in Constantinople, with Ezio Auditore being hot daddy. Thank you you're very, very welcome, Joss. You're very welcome. We appreciate you. We appreciate you a lot. Okay, what other books are gonna sell well here? We did some drama. Looks like fantasy and kids also. Fantasy and kids. Let's go like one of each, maybe. Fantasy, kids. So fantasy, kids, and classic. Okay, let's fix this. What else do we want to do? Just fact sells not incredibly, I guess. Travel. Let's add an extra travel. We're just throwing an extra travel in there. We'll be good. We'll be good. Chat, we're going to the hospital. We're here at the hospital. We're going to, also it's snowing. It's snowing. It's wonderful. Who are these people? We're going to talk to them. So did you hear? What about Dr. Cruz? Yeah, apparently he observant yells in front of everyone. What happened? Oh, hi there. You're new. I can't afford the hospital. Me neither. That's why I'm selling books outside of it. You're that bookseller we've heard so much about. Welcome to Bookston General. How's business? Heard anything interesting recently? Sell 50 books at the hospital. Fuel the rumor mill. We'd love to know some of the chatter from your shop. Nosy. Very nosy. Also, I have to run ads, unfortunately. We just hit the 2 hours and 7 minute mark, so it's time for ads. Go ahead, grab yourself something to drink, something to eat. Go use the bathroom. You know the drill. You know the drill. Get on it. Get on it. I'll be here when you get back. We're selling some books already. The snow is wonderful here, by the way. Very nice. It's very nice. Okay, crime book. Okay, I'm a little nervous that we're gonna sell like a bunch of something we don't have a lot of, like fact or crime. My twin. Oh my goodness. Hello, Toast. Hello, Toast. How are you? How are you? I hope you're having a nice day. So many hellos in chat. We love it. We love to see it. I'm just getting back into reading, so I'd like something light and entertaining. And I'm a huge crime story fan, but plot twists are usually a bit too exciting for me. I'm looking everywhere. Okay, let's see. They want a crime story, but nothing too crazy, I think is sort of the gist. Oh God, I don't know what to give. It's not going to be Death on the Nile, because I'm guessing there's going to be twists in here, right? Agatha Christie probably loves twists. Gone Girl, there's definitely twists in this. Death Note, probably not twists, to be honest. I don't know if they're looking for this though. We're just gonna they hate me. They hate me, chat. They hate me. I lurk for my phone. I'm gonna try and get more quest stuff done. Do it. I appreciate you, Joss. I appreciate you. I hope Assassin's Creed goes well. My goodness, Kleewalk, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We are playing Tiny Bookshop right now, and I just failed a recommendation. It went horribly. It went absolutely horribly. I just got here, gotten here in time for ads. You did, Toast. You absolutely did. Unfortunately, you know, unfortunately. But maybe you'll get lucky here and you won't get a million ads. It's possible. I need a comprehensive reference book. However, nothing highbrow. I couldn't find anything at the library. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can find what, like a fact book here, probably. Probably a fact book to see. They want something that's not too highbrow though. Also, thank you so much for the lurk, Kleewalk. Also, hello Nick, how are you? I'm gonna drop some lizards in chat for you. They sound crazy when they're like super fast. Also, you forgot the exclamation point. Tisk tisk tisk. It doesn't work without the exclamation point. I'll try again for you. There we go. So many lizards. It worked. It worked. Also, welcome back from ads, everyone. I hope the ads weren't too bad. Also, Kleewalk, I'm guessing you were in ads. So I'm just gonna say thank you for lurking again. Thank you so much. Nick, how are you doing tonight? How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're trying to figure out a book for this person. They want a reference book that isn't too highbrow, whatever that means. So I think we need to give them a fact book over here. Abridgment of Murray's English Grammar. Grammar is entirely made up. It can't hurt you. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's been some very large bus crashes because of grammar. Not too bad, actually. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm a little sleepy. But we're chilling. We're chilling. But since most of us have to practice anyway, why not make it fun with this early 19th century American school guide? Honestly, an 1800s English grammar book, probably more fun than like a modern day one. I'm gonna try it out and see if they like it. They hate it. They hate me. They hate everything to do with my shop. What a disappointment. What a disappointment. That was a disaster. What an absolute disaster. Okay, time to take a drink here, and hopefully no one needs a recommendation immediately. Can't win them all. Yeah, but you'd expect to win some of them. You'd expect to win some of them sometimes. People aren't fun. They really aren't. They really aren't. Unfortunately, they aren't. Nick, what have you been playing? Have you been playing any games recently? I am selling so many books. I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. Also, I tend to read lesser known works. Anything that goes well with Merlot? I have no fact books. I cannot recommend you anything else. Nah, no winning. No gaming? You're not doing any gaming. What was the last game you played? If the IRS knows how much I owe, why don't they tell me up front? They're trying to trick you. Started playing Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. How is that? How is that? I've never played it. There's a lot of Zelda games I've not played. Like literally all of them other than Breath of the Wild, basically, to be honest. Plus 72. I made a bunch of money today. I've heard good things about Echoes of Wisdom, though. How far are you into it? We're going to buy this 5-coin box of books. We are absolutely buying that. Okay. Good assortment of books. Good assortment. This one's worth 25. I think we're going to pass on it. What is Echoes of Wisdom like? Isn't that one's more of a... doesn't that one have like more of like a top-down feel? It's not actually top down, isn't it? It's like 3D, right? Am I thinking of the right game? About 3 or 4 hours into it, not super far into the actual game, I don't think. That's fair. That's fair. Been rating flags. Maryland needs to reconsider. The Maryland flag is actually insane. Chat, have y'all seen the Maryland flag? Let me pull it up for y'all so you can see. Let me get it. The Maryland flag is insane, but I kind of love and respect it. I'll be honest with you. Okay, save image. We're saving it so we can pull it up. There it is. Let me open up OBS. Okay. Here we go. Let's go image. We're adding the image. Browse. Desktop. No, it was in downloads. I think this is it. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the Maryland state flag, chat. Isn't that an insane flag? Truly an insane design. Like, what is going on here? I love it though, actually. I'll be totally honest with you, I love it. Because it's such an insane design. It's really well. I think the Maryland. Let me see if I can find this as well. The Maryland like football jerseys, like for the university. Maryland NCAA football jerseys. I think they're themed based on that, right? Are they not? Oh, the shoulders. The shoulders are shaped, or not shaped, but they have the flag, like the different flag designs on them. Yeah, the terrapins. We're gonna save the image, and I'm gonna show this to you all as well, okay? Because this is also kind of crazy looking. It's not as crazy, but it's an interesting sort of design. There it is. I'll enlarge it. That's what it looks like. The shoulder, like the sleeves have the flag patterns on them. You play as Zelda and you can summon objects, and monsters can stack those objects in a 3D top-down gameplay, but then have energy to turn into Link for a little bit to be more of a traditional Zelda game. Zelda has to find and rescue Link. That's right. That's right. I remember watching gameplay of that, and it looks cool. It looks very, very cool. I'm into it. I'm very into it. Okay, let me get this set back up. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're back in the game. We're back in the game. Okay, nothing going on today in the game. I think we should look at quests for different locations and see what do we have that we haven't completed yet that maybe we're close to completing. We're back, baby. Exactly. Find out who stabbed the mascot and why. That'd probably be good. You know, we're gonna go back to the lighthouse. We're gonna go back to the lighthouse because we need to figure out the band thing. Because Klaus and Moira's band need a spot to play their music, to play their little songs, you know. Canada flag. Speaking of the Canada flag is a really good flag. It's one of the best flags in my opinion. Definitely. I very much agree with that. Do y'all have any favorite flags? Obviously, Toast, I know yours is going to be the Canadian flag. Let's drop like a couple extra classics in here, I think. Maybe a couple of extra travel. Probably a couple extra drama. And then what else? What else? Does anything else here need some bonus? Do we just go through and add like an extra of each? I think we'll just keep, like, we'll add an extra fact and we'll add an extra fantasy and probably an extra kids as well. And honestly, let's just throw another, maybe we just throw another crime in? Maybe not, actually. Let's throw another classic. That works. That works for me. Canadian or Acadian? I haven't seen the Acadian. Actually, I probably have. You've probably shown it to me, Toast. I probably have seen it, haven't I? Okay. Is someone going to show up here that I can talk to? Oh, there's an island out there. They've been talking about that in the newspaper, that there's an island out there that apparently like shows up and then disappears and stuff. Kind of a weird one. It's French but with a star on the blue. That's interesting. I feel like you have shown me that. Okay, recommendation time. Recommendation time. I'm looking for a non-fiction book. Check Discord. I'll check real quick here. Also, I'm gonna drop a lizard in chat while I'm at it. Okay, I'm checking. 25 lowest rated new city flags. Man, there's some bad stuff here. There is some bad stuff here. Wow. The city flags are some of the worst flags for sure. I will say that. Some of these flags, like it looks early 2000s internet. Some of them look like small town shop logos, like for insurance and stuff. Whew. That's really, really bad. That's really, really, really bad. Okay. You want nonfiction with animals. Nonfiction with animals. I've seen is it Utah? Utah has a new flag. There's a couple state flags that got some redesigns for sure. And they're nice. They're very nice. I like a good flag. I like a good flag. A nonfiction book with animals. Let me just look here real quick and see if there's anything that just pops up that says animals. No, literally none of them are animals based on my quick little my quick gaze. Macarons. L'Audrey, The Sweet Recipes by Philippe Andrieux. For the first time, L'Audrey unveils the secret recipe. I'm trying to do French and I can't. That's a terrible French accent. It's not a French accent, actually, is the best way to put it. It's not a French accent. My attempt at a French accent was not a French accent at all. Let's see. Pistachio financiers. This is not animals, unfortunately. I don't have a book about animals. Well, maybe I do, actually. Maybe one of these. Using nonfiction, one of these travel books could potentially be about animals. That's possible. That's a food one. I don't think any of them are. Yeah, no, unfortunately, none of these books are about animals. At least none of the nonfiction books. It's too bad. Hi, I heard someone brought by a new story. Is that right? Can I see it? I hope it's a good one. Oh, wow. Yes. A unique perspective like this will be great for our first collection. Thanks for collecting this one. Yeah. Anyways, I'll just pick out a new book and then I'll be out of your hair. ... Thanks. Bye. Okay, again, there's no one here to talk to about the band like performing somewhere. Thoughts on the new Minnesota flag? I think it's a nice flag. I like the colors of it. I like the new Utah flag. I think that one has a good design. There's a couple. I'm trying to think if there were some other states that got new flags. Did Nevada get a new flag? I think Nevada got a new state flag as well a while ago. I don't remember though. It's tough to keep track of new flags. Yo, can't stay, but I saw you were stirring. Just wanted to say thank you so much, Poco. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a nice night, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. I won't keep you. I won't ask you a million questions. Just wishing you well, okay? Zero Demon Man opens up a chest. The most valuable thing inside is a sweet roll. Honestly, would love a sweet roll. Would love a sweet roll. I also love a cinnamon roll. Ooh. Ooh. Won't ask a million questions. I will ask 999,999 questions though. One less. One less. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. Also, chat, I've asked this before. Route or route? Which do you prefer? Route, route. Which one do you prefer and which one do you say? The drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me. I could go for a tragic story. I'm a fan of books like Antigone. Antigone, the tale of a sister who will fight to honor her brothers after their death, no matter the cost. A tragic play about the strength of familial love and the consequences of defiance. So you want like drama for sure. Okay, Sister Outsider. It's Audre Lorde. Unselected journals, Emma M. Lyon. Okay. That's maybe not drama that you're looking for. Sean lives in isolation. Oh, John Darnielle, Mountain Goats. I knew he wrote, but I wasn't familiar with like any of his books specifically. Sean lives in isolation due to a facial disfigurement, spending his days hosting a post-apocalyptic role-playing game played over letters sent to players through the mail. But when two teenagers try to take the game into the real world, tragedy strikes. Let's see what happens. See if this is a good recommendation. It's not. They hate it. I'm doing terrible with my recommendations, chat. Doing absolutely terribly. It's too bad. Too bad. I'm failing. I'm failing. I'm failing you all. Here's another recommendation. Depends on context. That makes sense. Anyway, my province is spending $1 million on AI traffic lights. We hate that. We hate AI. We hate AI. En route, I pronounce route. Route 66, I pronounce route. Interesting. En route, en route. Route 66. Route 66. Yeah, it's weird because they both sound weird the other way. Like in the opposite way from what you're saying. I tend to like books with unexpected twists. I occasionally enjoy escaping with a good YA novel. I wouldn't mind something like a thriller, but like, don't make a big deal. They're saying they're like, they like a variety of things, but I don't know what they want. They want twists. They like twists in books. Like a YA book with twists would be a perfect, like maybe that'd be perfect, but I don't know if I can find that. Unexpected twists. It's not incorrect either way, but maybe it's just more on preference. I think it 100% is preference. Yeah. It's, it kind of YA. Kind of YA. And a thriller for sure. This is not going to work. This won't work. That won't work. They will not be okay with that, I don't think. I say root more. Do you, Toast? Yeah, we've talked about this actually, and I think, yeah, I remember you saying that you say root more. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Root is for French. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That the language difference there would change what you say and like how you pronounce things. Okay, do I have like, what is this? This doesn't sound like a YA novel. It's a kid's novel, but not YA. Infinite Jest. Not really gonna fit there. I maybe, oh god, what do I even attempt here? Man, I'm just gonna throw it out there to see if it even potentially is. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm just bad at this now. I'm very bad at this game today. Maybe my brain just isn't. Oop, I sold enough drama books. We're good. We did well there for that challenge. In terms of recommendations, I'm doing terribly though. Doing extremely terribly when it comes to the recommendation game. Okay. How are we doing here? Plus 39. I'd like to get over 40 for sure. And if we hit 40, I'd like to get to 50. See what happens. I don't know if we're getting more people. We're probably not. Let's just get plus 40. It didn't happen. Yeah, underperformed. I underperformed today. Unfortunately. Maybe valuable. 5 coin for a bunch of books. We're doing it. We're grabbing it. Obviously. 6, 6, 5, 8. Bunch of books. Nice little assortment. Oh, till the surgery, we're going to definitely go to the hospital. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to the hospital. We're just going to fill this back out, I think, and bring the same books, basically. I think that will work absolutely fine. Okay. We want to bring another travel book, I think. We want to bring another classic, I think. And I think we want to bring another drama and fact. Okay, I think we want to get to... Yeah, do another drama and fact. 8, 8, 8. And then the other books are mostly... Wait, we probably want another fantasy book, actually. Maybe instead of that extra kids book, we do that. Extra fantasy. Fantasy will sell a little bit better, maybe. Okay, let's just go with it. Let's just go with it, chat. I think we'll be fine. I think we will be fine. And then let me take a drink of this while we talk to these people. Nope, they're just gossiping and stuff. Okay. Oh, what is this? What is this here? No, that's just a post. There's an egg. There was an egg in there. I haven't looked around here to see if there's anything interesting here. Also, this hospital's like right on the outskirts of town here. They're not building anything else out here. It doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's open up our shop and then I'll take a drink. Here we go, chat. Okay, we've got some people showing up. Got them showing up. I wonder if we're gonna get any more challenges. I guess we just have to keep selling books and we'll be good. We've sold about half. I think we can maybe hit it today. We'll have to have a nice day here though. If we wanna actually hit that goal. Miriam, are you here to ask after Tilda? The surgery has apparently gone well, but I've not been able to see her. I'm afraid it will take a few more hours until she is well enough for visitors. But her caregivers have assured me that we should be able to look in on her in the evening. It is still quite worrying, is it not? I'm very aware of the risks that come with surgery like this. So I'm having trouble going home. Maybe. Yes, I should wait inside until we have more news. Would you join me after your work is done? I'm sure Tilda would like to see you. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be there. I will be there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be there because I want to get written into that will. Am I right, chat? Retirement is the best. The drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me. I like books that basically rip my heart out. Also, I'd love to read something classic. So you want a classic that's like emotional and stuff. Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre could be good. Ooh, let's look at the other ones here first. See if there's anything else that like is better. I think, do I have another one in here? Haunting of Hill House. I think that's more horror. So I think Jane Eyre is the best option we have. A theater play. You wanted a theater play. I missed that, I guess. I must have read over that. I didn't realize that they wanted it to be a play, or that it needed to be a play. Perfect weather for a new book, eh? I'm intent on reading a play, and I'd love to read something classic. Okay, they want a play, and it has to be classic. Are any of these plays? That's philosophy and poetry. This one doesn't seem like it. Wait, it's a poem. What about down here? Dickens at Christmas. This could, some of these could technically be plays. Christmas Carol, for example. Three Men in a Boat. It's a novel. None of these are plays. What about up here? Are any of these plays? No. There are no plays in here. I'm sorry. I can't give them anything else. I'm not going to give them something that's not a play because it's just going to be a failure. So why bother, right? Why bother? Time to pet the cat a little bit. All right. We're selling really well today. Crime books have sold out. I wonder if crime sells well here. It does. Drama, fact, and crime sells well here. Oh, they need a suggestion. They need a recommendation. I desperately need a new book. I'm a friend of nature. I prefer to read uncomplicated books, and also fact books are my usual go-to. So you want like a fact book maybe about nature. Eraser stamps. That's not it. Maybe one of these travel books. Man, these aren't fact books, but maybe there's something in here about nature. None of these are, no, I don't have anything for them, unfortunately. Doesn't work. Does not work. Okay, here we go. I don't have what people are looking for. This person bought a few though. We're good with that. We're happy with them buying a few books. Okay. Is that it? Oh, that was it. That was it. We're going in to see Tilda now. Miriam greets you right by the building's entrance, impatiently shooing you along in the direction of the lifts. She still looks tired, but her hair is pulled into a tight bun again, and her clothes have been smoothed in an effort to look fresh. Like most hospitals, this building is a maze of white hallways that all look the same. Miriam, however, leads without hesitation. It looks like a decent-sized hospital. However, normally a hospital, like you might have a big building like this, but you'd probably have like another smaller, like something that's maybe up to like this height that has like other things in it. Like, this feels like a small hospital, but with a lot of verticality. With a slight prick in your chest, you wonder how many times she has been here before, worried about a loved one. Finally, the two of you knock politely on the white door of a patient room and quietly head inside. The first hospital bed you see isn't Tilda's. A woman of similar age greets you with a crinkled smile over her gossip magazine. Of course, Tilda has the bed by the window. Sleepy time now? You're going to bed, Toast? I hope you sleep well. I hope you can get some good rest. Some good rest. And I hope you wake up tomorrow and can get some good breakfast as well. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming by. I'll see you again soon. Pass by a separating curtain that is only half drawn and finally relax for the first time. You can feel Miriam do the same beside you as both of you see Tilda awake and smiling. Although clearly groggy from recent naps, see you soon. Absolutely. See you very soon. Although clearly groggy from a recent nap. You are all right. Of course I am, silly. I told you I would be. I'm being treated like royalty here, despite my moral objections to any such institution. The only thing lacking in this place is entertainment. My eyes are a little too tired for reading, so I've been relying solely on Giselle's delightful stories here. Of course. I should have known you wouldn't be able to rest for even a minute. I rest enough, darling. In fact, I do nothing but rest. It would be too much to ask my young visitor to fetch me a few things before the next visit. I could never refuse a fetch quest. It's true. It's true. How kind of you, dearie. I appreciate you helping out. Now, been telling Giselle about my favorite board game. Could you pick it up from the Mega Marsh for us? Okay, I can do that. Fetch an entertaining board game for Tilda and her new friend Giselle from the Mega Marsh. Good. Thank you, dear. And thank you for coming to visit me. It really was lovely to see you today. Yes, thank you for coming with me. Now please give us a moment alone. I'm good with that. How nice. Okay, they won't talk to me yet over there until I've sold enough books. So next time I come here, I'll be able to interact with them and gossip with them, I'm sure. Paperback goodies. Buying it for 15. We're making a decent amount of money right now. We are getting low on fact though. None of these are gonna have like a big amount of fact books, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Did I pick up anything new that I really like definitely need? Like put up? Wait. If I definitely need to put this up. Put that there. I think I need to put this in here as well. Wait, can we put that on there? We can. We put it on there. Okay, we need that in here, I think. Okay, what about on the outside? On the outside, can I put this? I can. I'm going to put that here. All the stuff that I might need for the, what is this? Call for manuscripts. I have it up. I have it up already. Okay. We're good then. We are good. We just need to go to the Mega Marsh. I'm going to go to the Mega Marsh to pick up that board game that Tilda needs. That's our goal right now. It's just to grab that so that way we can actually finish that stuff up. Or okay, we're going to throw another classic in here. We're also going to throw what sells well at the Mega Marsh? Crime, drama, and kids. Crime, drama, and kids. I don't have enough kids books in here. We will add 2 more kids books and remove 2 classics. We have a decent amount of classics in here already. Honestly, we should definitely get rid of another classic and make it a crime. Making it a crime, chat. It's now illegal. Here we go. Mega Marsh during the winter. It's kind of nice. It's kind of cozy, to be honest. Something about it. Good work finding that murder weapon. If we can figure out whose knife it is, we'll be one step closer to cracking this case. Perhaps you should ask our other locations. Someone must know whose knife it is. That's right. We can't do anything more with that here. Unfortunately. It's very, very unfortunate, actually, because it's very annoying. Also, there's the lighthouse over in the background. We love being able to see it. That's so cool. Also, I like that this is just kind of up on like a platform here. It's kind of a cozy little vibe. Excuse me, why do you have my kitchen knife? What? I'll be needing that back, thank you, and I'll let Tilda know that it turned up after all. Excuse me, Tilda borrowed Miriam's knife during the time of the murder. Excuse me? Tilda. What is she doing? Why'd she pop it? That's a twist I wasn't expecting, chat. Okay. Recommendation time for Harper. All right, I finished up my drink. I finished up my orange mango sparkling water. Let me throw that over here so I remember to throw it away later. I'm looking for a book featuring folklore. I can't get enough of the God of Small Things. Yep, I already finished the last one. The God of Small Things tells the dramatic story of twins from Kerala, India. They recall their childhood in 1969 as they grew up surrounded by family misery, political unrest, and forbidden love. Okay, Harper's reading some heavy stuff. Folklore you want? Angels in America, a gay fantasia on national themes. Placed so long, it's traditionally shown over 2 consecutive days. Angels in America explores the 1980s American AIDS crisis in a surrealist deconstruction of religion and sexual identity. Sounds interesting. Maybe not for Harper, though. She is a child. So maybe we don't give that one, you know, to a child. Waiting for Godot. Is there a point to waiting? Does Godot even exist? Were those 2 leaves there 2 seconds ago? Get absolutely no answers to these existential questions and more in this contemporary tragicomic play. Okay, I don't think that's what you're looking for either, Harper. Do I have something for you? You want folklore? I don't think I have folklore for you. Unfortunately, you want like something in that same genre, I'm guessing. I don't know what she was looking for, to be honest. I'm just kind of hoping next time she has a different thing she's looking for. I think that'd be great. Okay. Klaus, are you gonna need a recommendation here? I'm guessing Klaus is gonna want a recommendation at some point. I'm running out of fact books, unfortunately. So I'll have to find something from these, like, 3 last. Here it comes, right? No, you're done. You're just done. Also, how do I buy this board game that Tilda wants? How do I buy it? Because it doesn't seem like I'm able to buy it. Like, I'm here and I can't buy what she wants. There doesn't seem to be an option. Shh, honey, we're talking to the bookseller right now. I typically pick books from a series. I tend to like most stories with a detective. I really enjoyed The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. Okay, so you want a crime book. This book will bury me. After her father's death, Janeway finds a vehicle for her grief and unanswered questions. True crime discussion boards. She'll do anything to chase down new leads on a cold case, but her new online friends are hiding dark secrets of their own. An unput-downable thriller. That's not a detective book, really. I mean, I guess kind of. Like, she's kind of a detective. I don't think this is gonna work, but it's literally the only crime book I have. Yeah. My recommendations have been awful today. I've been doing a really bad job. A really bad job. Okay. I sold a decent amount, though. I'm up a decent amount of money, and it looks like some people are still gonna buy a few things. Is this person going to potentially buy more? Maybe I can get to 70? Plus 69. Nice, nice, nice. No, I didn't make it. I didn't make it to 70. Made it to 69, though, and that's kind of even better, to be honest. Okay. How do is there any way I can buy anything here? I want to buy the board game. How do I buy the board game? Oh, right there. I found the knife. Right. But wait, Fern had said, you found out who owned the knife? Something like that? But wait, don't tell me who it is yet. Still need to write down my current thoughts on the case, and I need to be unbiased. But you should go on and confront them with the evidence, see what they have to say, and make notes of their reaction. Okay, well, I will be going to see Tilda very soon. I would like to figure out how to buy the board game from the Mega Marsh, though. Zero Demon Man opens up a chest. The most valuable thing inside is a potion of magicka. Nick, I forget how much Skyrim have you played? I know you were talking about wanting to get back into it at some point, or like start a new playthrough. I'm actually thinking maybe next week I might get back into Skyrim, because I've been taking a little bit of a break from it, as you know. I'm taking like a month off from it. So maybe next Monday or the Monday after that, I'm thinking. One of those 2 days, I'm going to get back into it. Restarted Skyrim more times than I've played. That's fair. That's fair. Just got a bunch of drama books. I don't need more drama books. I don't need no drama, okay? But I got lots of drama. Now I can wash down that sweet roll. I wonder what the potions taste like. I am curious. I wonder what the health potions taste like. I wonder what the stamina potions taste like. And I wonder what the magicka potions taste like. I bet... I was going to say maybe they're kind of chemically tasting. But what if they're actually delicious? What if like the healing ones are like strawberry or watermelon? The stamina ones are green. Right? So maybe they're like apple? And the magic ones are blue. Blue raspberry drinks, maybe? I could see that. I just checked. I have a little over 18 hours total playtime of Skyrim. You gotta bump those numbers up, Nick. gotta get some more hours in. Okay, I think right away we are going to the hospital. I think we're gonna go back there. We need to confront Tilda on the knifed flailing arm inflatable float man thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The inflatable flailing arm guys. They're wacky. Okay, what sells well at the hospital again? Drama, fact, and crime. I don't need to be in here. Drama, fact, and crime. So I probably don't need all that. Ooh, I do need some more kids books though. Oh, kids books right here. Let's see. Drama, fact, and crime. Drama, fact, crime. Boom. We're good. We're good to go now. We're gonna go here. Yeah, the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing man. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, we need to click on Tilda. Ah, hello. As you come into the patient room, Tilda is looking out into the snowy sky, her thoughts seemingly far away. I feel very lucky today, because isn't it such a privilege to not have to do it all alone? You know, I have neighbors who carried my shopping inside when I couldn't manage it by myself. I have friends who accompanied me to appointments and who commiserated with me about feeling old and useless. And I have a community full of people who care. Some people told me they'd had the same surgery and that I didn't need to worry. Another neighbor offered to maintain my garden while I was here, and a former patron of mine even sent flowers and a card to my room today. It's hard to put into words how grateful I feel for them. I just hope I can do it all justice, you know? Tilda finally turns to your face. You catch one last glimpse of something on her face before she puts on her usual smile. Looks like even someone as steadfast as Tilda can sometimes get a little lost. There's not much time to dwell on it, however. Before you know it, Tilda has roped you into recounting any Booksenberry happenings she may have missed. Okay, well, I need to confront her about the knife. No, I can't. She's weaseling her way out of this. She doesn't want to face accountability and justice. Damn you, Tilda. She's gonna get away with it, chat. She's gonna get away with it. Okay. I think I have a good assortment of books here. I think I'm doing okay. Also, Miriam's here. Hello, Miriam. I'm happy to report that the doctors are already boasting about Tilda's recovery. But of course, she's still healing and in some pain. She requires a lot of rest. I arrived first thing this morning to check on her again, so I barely had any time at home or time to think. Hopefully, the Liberty will be all right. Oh dear, I've never been away from it as long as this. Well, I suppose it is out of my hands. Tilda needs me more. Anyway, you should go in and say hello now. I'm sure she is waiting for you. I already have. No? Yeah, okay. I tried clicking again. You cannot. As I expected. Let me grab my second drink. Let me get working on that now. Hopefully no one needs a recommendation while I'm opening this up and drinking. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. It's wonderful. It's wonderful, chat. Okay. How are we doing here? We're doing okay. We're doing okay so far. Okay, recommendation time. Let's maybe get one right finally tonight. Perfect weather for a new book, eh? Historical settings appeal to me. Also, I enjoy reading serious, sophisticated literature. I can't get enough of Antony and Cleopatra. You're cold, Foxbox? You should grab some blankets. Grab some blankets. I'm a little cold as well, to be honest. It's always cold here. I have like three. I have two comforters on my bed. So like two giant blankets, and then I also have like a large gray fuzzy blanket, and then I also have my small Nicolas Cage blanket. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular pillows. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 regular pillows. And then I have a body pillow. Actually, I have 6 regular pillows. And I also have one of those pillows that has like the back on it and then the arms on the side. So I have a lot of pillows and blankets. So they want a historical book. Sophisticated historical book. Jane Eyre would potentially be a good one. I am thinking, honestly, let's just go Jane Eyre, classic. Historical setting as well. This might be perfect. It is. It is a perfect fit. We've done it. We've done it, chat. Got my blankie now. We love a blankie. I'm gonna definitely be snuggling up in a blanket after stream. Maybe I'll make a pizza. Maybe I'll make some vegetarian hot dogs. I haven't decided yet, chat. I haven't decided what I want. What do y'all think? You get a vote too on this, chat. Okay, we finish this up. I'm Fox. I'm guessing you want me to do pizza. Oh, it's you. Your little shop attracts quite an interesting crowd, doesn't it? Okay, we've done it. We've done it. It's a success. You see, we love people watching. There's always so much to learn. We can trust you, right? You won't spill the beans. Good, because I heard that Jenny has a massive crush on that new phlebotomist. Really? Jenny from orthopedics? No. Gods, no. Jenny? The physical therapist with the purple hair? Oh, yeah. I mean, they would look good together, wouldn't they? But if I know Jenny, she'll never ask them out. Maybe those two just need a little push. You could get people into a romantic mood with some recommendations, right? Ooh, romance alert. This person needs a recommendation. Okay, perfect weather for a new book, eh? Non-fiction they want, and they like to read about real places. So what about one of these travel books? One of these travel books could be good. Ooh. Okay. The Kamigawa Food Detectives. Delicious in its simplicity and glorious descriptions of Japanese cuisine. But will this... It's probably not bringing anyone anywhere. Read about real places. While Italy held many painful memories for Mary Shelley, she returned to the places she had once called home as a political ally in Italy's fight for independence. It's not really a travel book. Ooh, Provence to Pondicherry. Recipes from France and far away. Starting in Provence and following the routes of early French explorers. Let's go with this one. Travel book about real places. Perfect fit. We love it. I'm glad it worked out. Glad that one worked. Okay, we're not running low on anything too much. Travel a little bit maybe, but I think we'll be fine. I'm hoping we sell a bit more crime and drama and fact versus other things. Welcome on in, Ariel Gold. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a nice night. Treating myself today. Please give me something romantic. And I want a happy ending. Oh, do you? You've come to the wrong bookshop. You're going to have to go to a different one, okay? We provide books. Not what you're looking for. Okay, they want something romantic. Drama. And a happy ending. They both die at the end. I don't think that's the happy ending they're looking for. I don't think that's it. This is tough. This is tough. A crime, not gonna be a crime book. Kids book, that's probably not gonna be, unless there's a YA book in here with some romance, probably not what we're looking for. I don't think I have what they might want. An emotional yet hopeful YA graphic novel with the son of Vietnamese immigrants. His parents struggle with their English, so how can Tien really talk to them about what he's going through? Will they understand when he tells them he is gay? I don't know if this fits. Probably does not, to be honest. So maybe I don't even attempt to recommend it. Do we just like... I don't think I have what they want. I think I can struggle over it for minutes and try and figure out something that maybe could partly work. But I think it's just not gonna... I think pretty much everything would just get like turned away and be like, this isn't what I want. So unfortunately, we're just gonna pass. We're just gonna pass on it and tell them to come back another day. The woman in cabin 10. I can't believe it. Okay, we are running low on fantasy books now, actually. But I think these are our last people, so I don't think we need to worry too much. Fantasy, okay. This person loves fantasy. That's another fact book I just sold. I'm making a little bit of extra here at the end because this person is buying a bunch of stuff, which is kind of nice, to be honest. Really, really nice, actually. Okay. Also, chat, I think I probably will be ending stream here in a little bit once this day is over. I'm a little sleepy. Kind of want to make myself some food. Just a little bit worn out. You know, I took 2 streams off, so I think I'm a little bit of a slow start here. But we're good. We're good. But I want to get some food and all that. I'll figure out someone to raid here in a minute. Okay, so next the exam phase starts. What is this? A stressful period for the students of SBU. Okay, so we will probably go to the university and sell books. I think that'll be the strategy. I think that will be my strategy. Let me exit out of the game here, save and quit, and then we'll get looking for someone to raid. But I just want to say thank you to everyone. I appreciate you all. I hope you all had a great time watching. I had a great time playing, doing the dulls, and then also doing some Tiny Bookshop. I really I appreciate you all. Thank you for streaming. You're so welcome, Fox. You're so welcome. Let me look for someone to raid. I have some ideas here, but also maybe I raid someone that I haven't raided before. I don't know. Let me look up and see if anyone's playing Tiny Bookshop. Could be nice to maybe stop in somewhere where there's no one. Maybe not. Maybe not. You know, who knows? Let me look here real quick. Let me check out this person and see what their vibes are. Oh, we have a 30-second ad. We have a 30-second ad, chatters. Let's let me drop a lizard in chat first. But also, if anyone in here isn't in the Discord, go ahead and join that. That'd be amazing. If you want to like maybe come watch some stuff with us. Also, anyone in here that enjoyed the stream that hasn't followed, if you feel like it, maybe a follow would be amazing. You don't have to, of course, but if you enjoyed what you watched, maybe a follow would be nice. Let's see here. We're gonna check and see if this person is a vibe. I'm listening. Okay. I think we'll raid this person. I think maybe we'll raid this person. They okay. Yep, this is what we're gonna do. Thank you, Fox. Thank you. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna raid this person. Anyone that doesn't or anyone that wants to do the raid message, here's the raid message. You can copy and paste this into their chat when we head over there. Let me set this up. How do I do this again? Raid, and then here we go. Let me make sure I get their name spelled right. Okay, I think that looks correct. Here we go. I will see y'all over there. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you all on Thursday. I'm going to be playing some Spyro. That's the plan. We are doing Spyro on Thursday. I will see y'all over there. Nighty night, everyone. Good night. I appreciate you all. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.